I'm not ready.
Hi, I'm Gementa, the legendary bard, and that was Smokey who just said he's not ready, but that's okay. We're gonna go on without him, and this is a recap of the previous chapter.
We asked the Duke for some horrors, but we had to ride out. Dijkstra's handing out gifts, so what the fuck's that about? Smokey turns into a dire wolf, a fuzzy little bus, while Ray and Fizzbang ride his back without making a fuss. We found some calcified druids in the cold dead wood, smelled the stench of Avernus right where they stood. Tidel took a sniff and said, I know this sand is crusty. It's settled, guys. Raphael is a massive fucking pussy. Guards yelling, get your wolf under fucking control. But Rackard's got the silver tongue to save us from the toll. Walked past the refugees, saw a baby, had a panic attack. Avernus PTSD. So I jumped right on Rickard's back, and Smokey pissed on a guard post. Where the saviors of the realm, but we're a bunch of fucktards rolling critical fails out here in the yard. But give me Neri's longbow and I'll shoot him in the eye. Yeah, I'm untouchable today. Watch these motherfuckers die. Thank you, Neris. I fucking love you, bitch. Goblin ambushed by the wagon cause they sniffed out a sin. Rickard threatens to eat the leader's ass. What an event. Smokey dropped a moonbeam, but it was a critical fail. Then Ray fell off and saw the starfish asshole on our dire wolf's tail.
No, what
Tidal's
the
sacred
fuck?
flame is dropping mounts to the floor, while Dijkstra's missing every shot. Like what are swords even for? Rickard grabbed a blade, showed the fighter how to swing, then offered up a monk with the figurative wedding ring. Fate got fucking pissed and smacked Smokey to the dirt, but we blasted that goblin bitch right out of her shirt. We're the saviors of the realm, but we're a bunch of fucktards rolling critical fails out here in the yard. But give me Neri's longbow and I'll shoot him in the eye 4 times in a row. Watch these motherfuckers die. Thank you, Neris. Seriously, I fucking love you for teaching me how to use a bow. Smokey threw her in the air, hit the sign and she cracked. I did a backflip on the wagon for a sniper attack. They always wanna fight us, it's a weird fucking kink to be the corpses in my song, pushed right to the brink. Rickard told Fizzbang to read the book we were sold, but that greedy little artificer wanted real fucking gold. Keep your illusion, money warlock. Smokey said out a spirit hawk sent the book on its way. Another bloody mess survived another fucking day. We're legendary, untouchable, and Dijkstra finally hit something. Yeah, fuck Raphael.
Yay. Boppity bop bop.
That was great.
Man, those songs are way too good, but they did come from the legendary Bard Gementa. Welcome back, adventurers, for season 2 of Ascent from Avernus. We are embarking on session 5, and as the song said, David sent a book, a defense log, all the way back to Elturel with his familiar, trying to give some more refuge. Another bubble.
I am the double savior of Elturel right here. What can I say?
That is what Smokey is feeling.
Feeling
It's
a little
definitely.
quite a bit.
All right. So you guys just finished butchering Shiva and all of her goblins and her mounts. And yeah, you found that defense log, you sent it off, and you can see the city from where you're at. You guys have maybe an hour on horseback to go. So is there anything you guys do? There will not be a long rest. You guys are close enough to the city that you're just gonna go. So
What time of day is it? Like, if we
In
get
that
to the
case, I take
city,
a long
are we
rest.
gonna? What time of day is it? If we get to the city, are we gonna go speak to someone and pass out?
I don't know. If you want
Well,
a long rest, you can take one now, but you're pretty close to the city.
well, no, I'm just saying, will we be able to sneak one in some point early in the set? Like, what time of day is it? Is it meant to be the end of the day? Are we getting to the city? And
I have all my pack
like,
slots. I'm fine to keep
There-
riding.
There is a point you can take a long rest. Yes.
yeah, I think we're fine for now. I'm gonna use my last shapeshift to be a wolf again. I can't change mine until a long rest anyway, but I'm gonna mention that. I can't bother with my smoky voice today.
As long as we don't go into
But
a battle, I'm good.
if we're going to a city, the animals that I'm currently attuned with are not going to be very useful, and if anything, they're going to scare the city folk. So once we get there, it's probably going to be useful for me to take a few hours and just attune myself to my surroundings. But for now, I'm good. Are we all good to move on? Did we loot this place? Right? We looted these
You did.
goblins.
You did.
Mhm.
You found alchemical tools and other sundries, and then you found the defense log, which was the important bit.
I'd like to take my bow back from Gementa, so I'll just pat her on the head and say thank you very much. Great job. And I'd also like to thank Wow. I'd also like to thank Smokey because he pissed on absolutely everything, which made me track you and catch up with the group.
Gee, I was doing it for a reason, guys. I had a reason.
Great job.
Oh, the pea breadcrumbs
you, Ranger.
work.
I got
Hansel
you,
and Gretel.
Ranger. I hope it didn't taste too sickly sweet this time. I've been
I
drinking
don't
a lot of
actually
pineapple.
have to. Yeah, I don't have.
That's
have
not
to
how
taste it.
tracking works.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I do it.
Why do we have animals in this party?
Are we heading off to the city then, guys? Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Yep. All right. You guys mount up. The little guys jump on the wolf or possibly a horse. I don't know what you all are doing.
I'm gonna do wolf because we're heading to a city. So not wolf, horse. Horse, sorry. I'm turning into a horse.
and
Big
that's your
and
last
beautiful.
shapeshift till a long rest.
It's until a long rest. Yeah, I'm out of. I think I can convert one of my spell slots if I dig through my sheet. But right now, yeah, I've expended them all.
Okay,
Alright.
so you turn into a horse. Go ahead.
Because Smokey is Circle of the Moon and he's now shapeshifted wildly into a horse, I ride card. This is a moon steed. I will ride thee.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm on top of him. So are we both on top?
No,
and
you can
somebody
you can
else?
get off. This steed is no longer for you. You can ride Gilbert.
Oh, Ray, you're riding bitch, and your arms don't reach all the way around him. You know what I mean?
I like the looks of this moon steed.
Ask politely, right card, and I might just let you.
Of course. I do a politeful bow, as a noble would to a steed.
I know do you hold your hand out?
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
put my nose on your hand. Yeah.
Hold on, dude. I have little legs and little feet. Can you just pull me up and I just ride behind you?
There's
Dijkstra
another
is
horse,
very
bro. There's another
concerned
horse.
with this mating ritual. Okay, he's very concerned.
Yeah, the midgets, both the midgets have been shoved off onto Dilbert.
Gilbert's taking them.
Okay, all right.
The dwarf and the artificer.
Yeah,
He
yeah, they
called
get
them
that
midgets.
horse. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys heading out? Is the bowing and stuff done? Did you guys settle up and
Yeah.
saddle up?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So on the horizon, you guys can see this.
Can I just say though, our moon powers combined, whenever anyone looks at us, it's kind of like the Twilight vampires. We kind of like just glisten with like the glow of the moon. Yeah.
Except it's daytime.
Anyway,
You two together are going to be a problem. I'm sensing.
Moon Power Princess combined!
Oh my god, it's gonna be like Power Rangers.
Yeah, the blackest of black. Shit.
all right, we're riding. All right, we're taking charge though.
Okay, all right, you guys are right in front. Powerful moon beings. The moon prince on his moon steed. Okay. But this is you guys basically stopped for the night when you guys fought these goblins, and it's a little past morning. So like there's no long rest like we went over. But all right, so you guys set out. You can see on the horizon this golden bubble that seems to blanket this entire area on the horizon that is covering this caravan city. You guys trot towards that for about an hour and a half. And then so the way this place is it's a caravan city. So in the image that I shared with you, you see a wall around the city. This is just a representation. What the actual wall is around the city is caravan carts that have been abandoned out in the cold. So it's not really like a walled, defensible structure. It's a whole bunch of wagons. So the north
Are
gate.
they in good nick, or are they all like worn down and broken apart from blizzards and?
They're being worn down by the elements, and they're out in the cold.
Did people leave any goods? I go sniffing around and I look around to see if there's anything left over.
The north gate of Scornable looms before you like a golden ribcage of light. Its bars of burnished iron glowing with a warmth that seems to mock the starless, suffocating black of the winter sky. Behind you, the tradeway is finally surrendered. It is no longer a road, but a graveyard of calcified oak and absolute predatory silence. A negative 20-degree void that has spent the last several leagues trying to brittle your bones and shatter your very resolve into frozen shards. As you crest the final rise, you find a world of terrifying preserved silence. The gray zone outside the dome is a ghost town of abandoned commerce. Thousands of heavy merchant wagons are lined up like cordwood along the frozen ruts, their canvas tops stiff as sheet metal, their wheels locked in the mud. There are no people here, no cries for help, just the wind whistling through the spokes of 1,000 stalled dreams. The outer gates stand wide, a beckoning maw leading you toward the shimmering, translucent veil of the dome that sits just ahead. So as you guys are going up to the part of this city, there's just abandoned wagons, thousands of them everywhere. There's wagons that lead all the way up to the gate and then start to go around the city where they've been abandoned, like a makeshift wall, sort of. You guys are going right up the center around these wagons and going up to the gate.
I want to see if there's anything worth of value that people have abandoned.
As a horse.
I can roll perception, can't I? Or can I like Rykard? Fucking.
Yeah, talk to your moon goddess. Talk to your moon goddess. He's got hands.
Oh my god. What can you see above me? Surely there's a few valuables left behind by the weaker folk who couldn't carry themselves and their items.
Looks like mostly trash horse, but I'll take a quick look at perception for you. So I
thought you called him whore for a second. There's nothing but trash here, whore. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
So I put my
perception because he's atop me.
I put my hand over my eyes. I'm looking about. You want me to roll?
Yeah.
4. And I had advantage. The other dice was 3.
You see that all of these wagons are extremely cold.
I'm trying. And now I'm giving up.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you see. Cold wagons.
Sorry,
If anybody wants
Smokey.
to do a proper inspection,
I could get down, but I'm telling you, man, it looks like mostly trash.
I'm sure someone's got to have left something.
Why don't we
Anyone
let
see anything?
the little guy take a look? He's closer to the ground.
First of
I
all,
can check.
I am Monk Spunk. Check the name, and that's what I like to be called, not little guy. Okay.
okay.
He's
So
like
Monk
to be
Spunk,
called
are you
Spunk.
looking close to the ground for any items, Mr. Monk Spunk?
Yes, I am, and I don't see anything.
Well, you didn't roll any dice, so I'm not surprised.
So do I have to look, sir?
You can hit
Roll
perception.
Up to you.
I mean, if
I just
you're
thought it-
abandoning looking, you can do that. But if
I
you're
just
gonna
thought
use
said-
we'd find something. Listen, bro. Listen, table talk. All right. Is no one interested that we're surrounded by a trading city and abandoned caravans,
Here.
and everyone's
rolled
like,
a
"Ah, who
9.
cares?"
Here's my logic.
rolled a
Here's
9.
my logic
I-
behind that. If
That's a
people
6.
abandoned it, they
It's a 9.
probably took what was useful
9.
with them.
If they had time.
wow, that logic is sound.
If they had time.
It comes from 2,000 years of experience.
I rolled a 6.
Expanded
Alright.
lore, everybody. You'll hear about that later.
I rolled a 20
Oh
for
wow.
perception. So let's
What
just have a
Wow.
look
Yeah.
around.
Okay, so besides what Rykard thinks, Nerys looks with her eyeballs and actually sees that anything worth taking of any value that could be reused, repurposed, or had value has been stripped from the carts and taken with whoever
Well, they're dry.
was in charge of those carts. So she proved
Yeah,
Rykard right.
When Neris told the group that, we're all still walking, right? But just like seeing everything.
You're actually on
I do-
horses.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're all still
And
trotting.
you
I'm
are
walking.
a horse.
I'm walking. Yeah. So we're all still just like trotting away. I do like a humph. You know how like horses do when they're moody, and then I take like a big massive turd. You know how horses do that in the middle of the road.
Okay, so
Oh,
you did a massive horse
I
apple
wondered
right on the frozen ground that is
Right on the
steaming.
monk.
It, oh,
Actually, it didn't land on me. I stepped on it. Nobody told me, and I stepped in it. And it covered my whole foot. Just engulfed my whole foot.
Roll acrobats to dodge it.
he's saving that for a special time. He's gonna avoid something later. All right, so you guys notice that there's all these wagons that were abandoned and stuff. There's no frozen people screaming for help like there was in the Elturel when you passed through. And you're approaching this golden dome. So you go through the first set of gates, and the second dome comes out and covers just a portion in front of the actual shut gate. And as you approach it, you guys are standing in front of this gold dome bubble thing. Are you stepping across?
Yes.
Gonna try, yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys step across the shimmering line. The transition is a violent sensory assault. The deathly silence of the frost is shattered by a sudden collective hiss that sounds like 1,000 snakes. You are instantly engulfed in a thick, blinding shroud of white vapor as the unnatural cold of your gear meets the impossible heat of the city. The rime on your cloaks, the thick sheets of ice coating your plate armor, don't just melt, they flash off and boil, steaming off your bodies in a rolling cloud of artificial summer. Through the whiteout, the sudden 70-degree heat hits your lungs like a sweet physical weight, thick with the intoxicating scent of midsummer spice, sandalwood, and warm baked bread. You all feel your world shift. The soul-sucking atrophy simply evaporates. The crushing gravity of the cold vanishes. Your armor, which felt like it was forged from lead and despair, suddenly feels weightless, a second skin of tempered steel. You feel a surge of vitality returning marrow that borders on intoxication. Most unsettling of all, your marks cease their frantic throb, settling into a low, rhythmic, almost comforting hum that vibrates in your bones like a purring predator. You feel powerful. You feel like legends again. As the steam begins to clear, two massive golden silhouettes loom out of the mist. They are the brass shields, towering 8-foot tall automatons of burnished clockwork metal, stamped prominently upon their chest. Plates is the sigil of Master Naxar, the three rabbits circling an eternal loop. Their joints hiss with pressurized steam, and their internal gears whirl with the precision of master-crafted watch as they pivot in perfect unison. They ignore your notched blades. They ignore the world behind you. Their central eye, their dome of polished amber, begins to glow with a concentrated surgical intensity. A thin beam of gold light erupts from the construct, sweeping slowly over the party before locking onto the box containing the seed. The light lingers there for a heartbeat, pulsing with a frequency that makes the seed within thrum in a deep sympathetic resonance that you can feel in your own teeth.
Don't like it.
Then, with a heavy synchronized thud that vibrates through the cobblestones, both constructs drop to one knee. Their heads bow in a perfect, eerie clockwork motion, the metal of their necks grinding with the sounds of sharpening knives. A voice, metallic and toneless, yet saturated with an artificially disturbing politeness, resonates from their hollow chest plates. Hail, saviors of Elturel! You are known to Master Naxar, and you are welcome. The gates of Skernoble behind them swing wide open, revealing a city that is a fever dream of color and life. From the horizon, you see other brass shields stationed throughout the town, motionless sentinels watching the streets with amber eyes.
So we level up then, right?
No. I don't think that was part of the description.
Well, you say we went back to be legendary, so
No, you feel. You
It's
no longer
power.
feel the atrophy. You no longer feel the marks draining, dwindling, or minimizing you. You feel
Okay.
Hey
good
guys,
again.
let's
Soul
just
is
stay here.
helping the mark. Okay. Helping against the mark. Roger. And someone that like say hi to us, so I reply, "Hey, how's it going?"
They're off in front of you. You got to actually enter the town. But from your viewpoint, you can see rising from the very heart of the city is a gilded spire. It is a vertical cathedral of brass and iron, a mechanical monolith that pierces the sky until it touches the very zenith of the golden bubble.
I study this aura that we're in.
Okay, give me a second. Massive house-sized gears rotate slowly along its exterior, grinding with a deep subsonic hum that vibrates in your chest. Piston-driven platforms moving up and down its length like a restless iron pulse, maintaining or helping maintain the impossible magical miracle of this heat. So what are you doing now, Root?
I want to study why this has taken away the mark of Asmodeus's pain that is brought to me. So,
You need an Arcana check.
well, as an action, I can study what's going on around me. So, is there anything that I can visually perceive from the beams of light? Can I feel anything? I'm trying to study this to see what is it made out of. Is it celestial in some type of nature, magic in some type of nature? I'm trying to redeem any clues I can with my skill set to see what this is.
So now, is this a roll you have to do, or is this just a
It's an action.
Okay. So you study the environment and you study the that you're studying the rays of light that are protruding down from the dome. You
Make an intelligence check to study your memory, a book, a clue, or another source of knowledge and call to mind an important piece. So I may have to do an intelligence check when I'm studying.
go ahead and
What are you
roll that,
trying-
and
what are
that'll
you trying to
determine
do?
what I tell you.
Actions in combat, I use the study to figure out what this aura is that is hitting us.
Or is that to study a combatant to learn? I'm not sure what.
No,
what
I
that
can
actual-
study a source of knowledge.
So, actions in combat, they are versions of anything that we could do outside of combat, but given a specific title, just to kind of help give us rules for things that could be actions, but they're not built into our character sheets. So you're trying to use the study.
For
It's-
Arcana, it looks like.
Outside of combat, that would kind of just be a bit more like Rykard deciding that he wants to pay attention, maybe do a detect magic or see what he can pick up from it. And
Well, do
whatever you're
both. Give me an
trying to-
intelligence check and give me an Arcana check. Both.
Yeah, and then the DM, his discretion will decide how you can study this thing.
Fuck. Those two stats, eh?
Yep.
Okay, here's intelligence. 11. Here's in the other one. Arcana.
Arcana.
5.
Yeah. Okay.
My studying goes to shit.
It does, but you look at it and you can definitely tell it's Arcana. This bubble is clearly fucking magic. You have 0 shot of intelligence to figure out why it's affecting your mark. 0. But what you can tell is it's like a very nice summer day, which is vastly different than the outside. Vastly different.
Nice.
You guys entering the city?
I reinstate my minor illusion cantrip to Dijkstra as per usual. Bro, I don't want you walking around the town and embarrassing us. Give you a second eye there.
Whatever makes you sleep better. Oh, shit. All right, so these things are on their knees. They've bowed. They've said that, you're known to Naxar and you're welcome. And off in the distance, you saw a spire coming up out of the center of the city.
How big are they?
And we
These
decide to
robots,
walk
right?
towards the
These like
spire?
automatons.
Yes, they're giant robots. Think of BG3, but they're different.
Something like
walk
that, though.
towards
Big,
the
huge
spire.
robots, police robots of the city.
Yep. They're the brass shields. They have a stamp of the rabbit sigil on their chest, and they are, how tall did I say they were?
Rabbit sigil. So the cart that we
That was
all
Naxar's
the-
cart.
Yeah, there was like a rabbit sigil too on it.
Yeah, so Smokey, real quick, while I'm getting this information, fill him in on, because he missed out on the very end of the fight and what you did right after.
Pissed on something.
No,
You sent the message away, the automaton. Remember?
Yeah, so the fight. Were you there for the beginning of the fight, yeah?
Yeah, I was there until like
Yeah.
just before the end.
So the fight was surrounding merchants' caravans. There were goblins. We kind of got the vibe that they'd overthrown them or that they were looting them. We killed the goblins. We examined the caravans. It wasn't merchants' caravans. It was a messenger caravan powered by automatons, and they had a message. And the message was essentially like a magical blueprint of how to. So you know how this city that we've just gotten to has a warmth bubble around it that's protecting everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naxar had essentially provided a blueprint, some detail of how other people could replicate this. And it was on its way to Elturel. The the artificer was offered the chance to repair the automatons, but didn't see the point because he didn't have any profit out of it. So I sent the message with a spirit animal to El Terrell to get the message there in the end. But yeah, that's what we discovered.
Okay.
Okay.
And thanks for that
well,
detail, SPG. I needed that.
we should probably inform those people that, hey, by the way, this is what happened.
Yeah, we should probably tell, but aren't we here to see? We're here to see Big Man Naxar himself. Are we still stood in front of the robots?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
you're inside the bubble. The robots have opened the gate behind you. You can see the city for what it is behind, and they're waiting for you to walk past them. Into the
Awesome.
city.
We're business people here. We're here to set up shop and build more bubbles. We're the bubble makers, and we're here to receive funding to make more bubbles for more towns.
Sister, please explain that we are
What?
that we're sent from the Duke to see Naxar. Someone show this writ. Rykard, don't you have this bloody writ?
Yeah, I have that too, but
I'll
I
bump them
also
on the
want to
back.
make money here. I just clued into the way we make money in this town. But yes, we have the decree from the Duke. This is the voice of the Duke, and we are here.
Your authority is registered.
Awesome.
Someone else go we
open.
find Naxar.
Awesome. And where's my complimentary welcome package as a noble of this fine establishment?
The robots, the automatons, do not reply.
Ah,
well,
that's a shame.
well, we walk off. Okay, guys, listen, we could either start a business and make buku bucks here in this
Forget
town.
the campaign altogether. Just
Listen.
abandon the plot.
You're like, we're gonna have to fit moon in the name of the bubble, but other than that, I think this is doable.
Do we have far to go to that spire? Because we know that that's where Naxar is, right? Is it like a long walk to that, or is it not a huge city?
It's a you got to get through quite a bit to get there, but yeah, you can see the spire if that's where you think he is. Yeah, you
My
can see
point
it.
is, I'm a horse and I want to be able to speak to people. Like if I de-transform, it's not going to be disadvantageous. Or I'm not going to slow us down, right? Because everyone else is still on horses. But now we're in the city, we've slowed down to a walking pace.
Oh my god. Okay, before he retransforms, is there like kids and like all these people like around?
They're in the city. I have a
Okay.
description of what's taking place and all that, but you haven't even stepped through the fucking gate yet.
I want to charge people to ride on Smokey.
He's gonna have a smoky petting zoo.
Yeah.
Fucking 3 coppers.
We're moving
10, I
circus.
turn around and don't see what you're doing.
Come see the shortest man of all time, and he's a monk.
Come meet the generous monk spunk.
So
Do we have to stay below our horses,
or
or can we?
that we here to see Nexstar.
Yeah, the robots don't. They're not. I mean,
They're just kind of like they let people in or they don't let people in. At this point, we're going in, right? They're not meant to be like guides or nothing.
All right, so let's get into the city. Maybe there's an inn. We could get a long rest going on. You know, we could rest our laurels a bit. Maybe get some food going on.
okay, you guys step through the gate and you start to enter into the city. The streets are overflowing. Every soul that should have been freezing outside is here, packed into a chaotic, vibrant festival of life. You see silken-clad dwarves laughing over flagons of chilled wine. This is all like around you as you're kind of click-clacking around the city, trying to get around the crowds and make your way deeper into this caravan city. So the streets are overflowing. You see silken-clad dwarves on either side of you laughing over flagons of chilled wine. Elves adorned with fresh jasmine garlands and tieflings dancing in the street. As you progress, a procession of red priests winds through the tradeway bazaar like a crimson serpent, all wearing red, a parade of multiple races and factions, all moving with a strange rhythmic grace. They throw sun-bright flowers into the air. their voices joined in chanting praise to the master of the warmth. They move with a fluid, haunting synchronization, their skin flushed with a perpetual artificial tan. So you guys are navigating around. This place is packed. Like I said, so think of a caravan city in the summertime. It's already packed. Now think of a brutal winter outside that is forcing everyone inside. It is packed. Elbows
Like
and
London.
assholes everywhere. What was that?
I said like London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way out of the caravan circle, which is like certain wagons were brought in, which made a makeshift outlet there for goods and other things. But so like all the frozen wagons outside, some of those were let in, and there's a makeshift bazaar there. But as you go further, permanent buildings you start to make out and other things. So like it's very much a caravan city until it's not, if you get what I'm saying. All of those things that you're passing now are not permanent structures that are always there. It's just what's there at this moment.
Caravans are kind of like the suburbs in like open plots, and as you go inwards, it's an actual built-up city. Is it kind of like a dome-shaped city as well? Like it's spherical, kind of like in the AI
Yeah, it's in a
representation? Is that
circular
what- yeah.
shape, yes.
Yeah, so right at the center is a spire, and we're coming in from like these front gates here. If people are looking at the image, I've just looked over at it.
Yeah, I do have images in Owlbear here for the representation of the city. But like I said, instead of actual walls, they're wagons.
Yep.
All right. So you guys navigate carefully and gingerly around all these people. As you navigate the horses through the crowd, a well-dressed merchant stops dead in his tracks and stares at all of you. Bless my soul! It's the Saviors! I know that loot! Gementa, the legendary bard! The Moonblade! Is that Rykard?
Of course it is.
What's up, yo?
His eyes widening with a star-struck hunger. That's right! The Moonblade! You are Lord Rykard! That makes you... You're all the Saviors! He starts to gush, his voice high and frantic. It's really you! You've brought back the city for all of us from the pit! What graces us with your presence, my lord? Refuge from the cold, perhaps? He's talking to you, Rykard.
We're on another mission, saving more worlds, doing the things that heroes do.
And as he says that, I like tense up, you know, like how stallions, you know, like show stallions do. I take like a nice pause, I put my snout up.
I've trained this party up to a good point now. They are ready to take on another mission, as you know, I will lead them to victory.
I whinny at that one.
That is absolutely fantastic, as this world needs more saving than you know. But at this moment, Rykard, for the first time in months, you feel the warmth of true adoration. A crowd begins to gather, their voices rising in a rhythmic chant. The Blade Breakers! The Saviors! The Saviors have arrived! The merchant gestures towards a massive 3-story cedar and brass building. The Raging Lion. Rykard and party, please, Saviors, come. You must come inside. Only the best for the Blade Breakers. Break bread, share a cup. We would be honored to host the Moonblade and his companions. What say you? You come in for a moment.
Of course! Of course!
Diane! Fetch the Saviors' horses and make sure they're well kept. We are hosting the Saviors. Come, please. Diane will fetch the horses and take them, no worries. Nothing will be missing.
Take special care of this one.
Wait.
And I smack
That other
Smokey's
horse is
butt.
my brother.
Oh my god, no, you don't. Do you do that? Do you do that?
Yeah.
Detransform and you fall. I
No,
detransform.
I'm off the horse by now.
No, you're not. You've not said that. You had said that. Detransform. Human form.
You fall on your ass.
I'm piggybacking now on Smokey.
Roll athletics if you're gonna do that, bitch.
Ooh, that's a shout out. Better roll some athletics.
Give him a
See if
check,
you can still
DM.
hold
Give him a
on.
check.
I hope he falls.
I hope he falls. What's he roll? What's he roll?
16 plus 2 is 18.
Damn.
Oh.
He held on.
Oh my god. I ain't a horse, Rykard. And anyway, don't we have somewhere to be? Could we not come back here later, guys?
Bro,
like
I am
it's very kind
hungry.
of them to offer.
I said right when I get in, we gotta find an inn. I want a short rest. You know I need my pack slots. And I want to get my food
fully
on.
Understand. I
How
fully
big's the door?
understand, but
Can we get the
should
horse
we-
to
I
the door?
agree with Smokey. We
If
need
you
to,
should
we have
not-
we have a task to do. We should keep going and not stop. I
should we not
agree
speak
with
to
Smokey.
Naxar and come back and speak to these people
This
later? They
is-
may be able to offer us somewhere to stay and rest once we have spoken to the guy we're coming here
The
for.
Raging Lion
All-
is a monument to impossible luxury. I just wanted to state that.
Yeah, you're all business before pleasure. I'm pleasure, pleasure,
like the sound of
pleasure,
that.
and then maybe some business. All right? Let's get...
Guys, what do you think? I think we need to
I'm
see
with
Naxar.
Rykard on this.
Would these lovely hosts care to see us later once we've had done business with the leader of the city?
You
We-
take
we
advantage
have-
of the here and now.
Why are we resting and we have a fortune? There's
Can
a
I just say,
fortune
Rykard,
waiting
get off
for
my
us.
back, bro. This whole time, get off.
There's a fortune waiting. Something special is waiting for us. I think we should keep going.
All right.
I agree.
I get off.
Anyone,
We should
can we?
stay.
I get off, and then Gementa, the Artificer, and Tidel, Alcib, and Neris are going in to get some food. Is that what we're doing?
Come on.
Because let's get
No.
some
Got
food.
pizza.
Go.
Let's get some
Okay.
food. Or
I
I will
said
roll
soda.
you right now for roll against
Persuasion
roll.
to persuasion.
Persuasion to
to-
persuasion right now.
Look.
Wait a
Why,
minute.
why don't you
Between
guys sell
who?
this with an arm wrestle?
Because
Yeah.
his strength is way higher than mine.
It's not. I don't have a good strength. I don't have a good.
He's a horse. How is he going to arm wrestle you?
Oh,
with a
no,
Not
horse?
Listen,
anymore.
the
I'm not
horse.
anymore. I'm human. I'm human.
It's not his arm he's grabbing. It's not his arm he's grabbing.
DM, tell us what we're doing here, because the party is split. Tell us what we're doing.
The druid and the monks, they begrudgingly follow the group because it sounds like they are not going to turn down this incredible hospitality.
We could have came back. All right.
All right.
Just
The
half an
I'm
hour.
keeping close
So-
guard to this seed. All right. I'm keeping. I'm holding it tight.
Here.
I'm bringing that box inside with me.
Okay.
I hand Smokey a carrot, and I'm like, here you go, bro.
Bro.
But it's
That's an
actually an
inside
illusion, so it was just a joke.
Okay, the Raging Lion is a monument to impossible luxury. As you step inside, the air is thick with the scent of roasted boar and expensive hops. It is an upper tier establishment filled with the elite and the well-armed. In the corners, the high-stakes card games are underway, and on a central platform, a massive half-orc is in mid-arm wrestle with a man whose biceps look like braided iron. Leaning against the bar are the Argent Shields. They are not regular mercenaries. They are silver-haired veterans, men and women who have seen 60 winters of blood. Their faces are topography maps of old battlefields, weathered and hardened by a lifetime of professional violence. They stand in mirror-polished plate, their armor inlaid with the sigil of the three rabbits. One of them, a mountain of a man named Kalen. So as you come in, this guy, step forward, get some ball. We have some sip ale. And then this mountain of a man named Kalen with a scar across his face and a wide grin leaps to his feet. By the pit! My eyes do not deceive me. The saviors of Elturel have graced this den of iniquity. Ha! The first drinks are on me. Some sip to ale, everyone. So they start handing out drinks. Starts to get festive. He bellows for rounds. As you take a drink of this liquid, the golden liquid is tasting of wild honey and a physical spark of sunshine.
I pay attention. I look over at the cleric and the monk. Do these two people drink? These disciplined folk that are in our party? Because we've never had the moment to
they?
stay in a tavern together before. But this is
Are
all
they?
our
I don't
first.
know.
So I'm asking. Yeah, I'm paying attention to them.
The
Are
monk.
they
The monk.
partaking?
This guy drinks.
Hello. You know, I mean, I'm not an alcoholic, but I could take
Okay.
a little bit of a drink. You know, I say a prayer and then I take some sips. It's all good.
Cleric.
Yeah. I
Oh,
take wine
goodness.
because I'm a cleric, right?
This is not good. I mean, I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink.
This is
It's
how I
all,
picture Ray the Monk.
it's all fruit of the vine to me. But I hoped that someone in our party was gonna be not inebriated. Let's see.
You
how
know
this
what
goes.
I'll do? Before I
You can
take a
volunteer.
sip, I want to ready invisibility. If anything goes wrong, I want to have invisibility ready to go even when I'm drunk.
Okay. So, you guys have this this ale in your hand. Did you guys sit at a big table? Are you standing around? What are you doing?
I see on the table.
On the table. It's good. It's a good call.
I'm watching the arm wrestling.
All right.
Yeah, I joined Gementa because I have the box. I'll put it on the table and keep my hand on it.
Okay.
Smokey and I
well-
are having a drinking contest.
Well, I will have you roll dice if that's the case. So one
Yeah.
of you may take a
Yes,
nap.
we are. Yeah, we are.
So gathered around you. So as you guys sit down and take your places, and you're watching the game, but people start to crowd around you. Gathered around you are awe-inspired heroes and elite cutthroats. They all celebrate your arrival, offering up idol worship. They truly love you. Kalen gets another drink, and then he turns to Gementa, his voice booming over the din. We have heard tales of your talent, lady. Will you regale us? Play something, please, anything.
Charge him, sis.
You know
Full
what?
price.
I would be. I would do it for free. I really like the hospitality of everyone here and idolizing us. It's really great. I just want to remind everyone that Raphael's a pussy, but aside from that, I do have a song for you all.
Hey, Raphael's a pussy!
It is my mission to spread the word that, Raphael is a pussy, so I'll always play that song.
Do you
But
mean like a
yes,
pussy?
I want
You
to
mean
play
like a
a song.
pussy cat? You mean like a pussy cat, like you hold and pet like a pussy cat?
And out came it claws.
No, pussy as a coward.
He remembers him retreating through a portal.
No, he doesn't. He was asleep.
Yeah, 1 HP, that prick.
Go on, sis. Play us a diddle on your fiddle.
A diddle on the fiddle.
Okay, so I get on the stage. I jump up on the stage, and then I play this song.
This is Gementa, the legendary bard, taking center stage. This one goes out to our favorite rules: lawyering, druid, Smokey. Shut your trap and listen to the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smokey! If you open your mouth one more time, I'm casting silvery barbs on your entire fucking existence!
Sis.
The fire's burning low, we're in the again. But in the corner of the map, there's a familiar sound. It's Smokey's hairy ass pushing Aries around. You didn't use your bonus, you're doing it all wrong. Shut the hell up, Druid, and listen to my song. The fates sighing, the table's gone cold. I'm Gementa, the legend, or so I've been told. And I swear on my loot, if I hear optimal play, I'm turning this encounter into your funeral day. It's on its mark, it's not a fucking PhD. You look at the monster, then you look at me. Spend the goddamn slot, roll the extra D6 before I let Ray punch you just for the kicks. It's a bonus action, Smokey, take a fucking seat. Concentration's holding, now make the kill complete. Yeah, make it complete. Ray is landing flurries like a caffeinated god. Nuri's pulls her bowstring looking focused and hard. But Smokey's in her ear like a wild-shaped pest. Technically the range is 60 feet at best. Listen, you grass-eating, fur-shedding prick. Your device is making the whole party sick. This thing's got a cannon, Record's got a pack. Why are we arguing about a basic combat act? Step 1, pick a target. Any target will do. Step 2, don't listen to the hippie in the shoe. Step 3, if it dies, move the mark for free. Step 4, Smokey, suck a bag of D20s for me. Just cast the fucking spell. It's on its mark, it's not a fucking PhD. You look at the monster, then you look at me. Spend the goddamn slot, roll the extra D6 before I let Ray punch you just for the kicks. It's a bonus action, Smokey, take a fucking seat. Concentration's holding, now make the kill complete. Nuri's, shoot the bastard. Ray, stun him for 3 rounds. Tidel, don't you dare revivify him. Fizzbang, blow up his wild shape. Rickard, Eldritch blast him into next week. It's Hunter's Mark, bitch. We're the legendary party. And I'm out of rhythm.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hunter's Mark, bitch.
So,
I
Jim-
stand with my hat collecting all the money coming
Oh,
in.
no, you're not collecting shit. It's being
Collecting
thrown at her
money.
feet, sir. So, Gementa, as you stepped onto the pedestal and you played your little heart out, your melody captured the entire room. The frantic music of the bazaar outside faded into a haunting, exciting song of adventure and brotherhood. The hush that fell over the tavern is absolute. And when the final note rang out, the room erupts. Beers getting spilled everywhere. The cheers shake the rafters, and a rain of copper and silver is rained at your feet. You get another 40 silver and another 20 copper just off of that performance.
And then I collect.
Who did? Just
My
Gementa.
card
Was
collects
that like
is
given to
10%.
Gementa or thrown in the air?
It was thrown at her feet.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Next
up to
round's
her.
on her.
Yeah, well, I don't. I'm
Wants to collect
pretty.
it.
I'm a little hurt.
I take all the money and I use the money to buy a round of drinks for everyone.
The whole place erupts and cheers again. Another drink they don't have to pay for, and you guys are impressing the shit out of them. You throw the money on the bar stoop, and they come back to the table and they give Sunsip Dale another round. As the celebration swells, Dijkstra notices a figure in the corner. A lean, sour-faced man in dark leather. He's mean-mugging Dijkstra and the party with a look of pure, unadulterated venom. He doesn't cheer or clap at the song. He just stares, his hand resting on the hilt of a dagger. Kalen notices Dijkstra staring at this guy. And he kind of smiles and nods at Dijkstra and stands up. He slowly walks over with his shadow falling across the table of the man staring at you all. "Hey, friend," Kalen rumbles, his voice like grinding stones. "Why are you over here mean-mugging the saviors? You not like the song? You'd be the odd man out, I'd say, if that's the problem. You must have a problem with the folk who dragged a city out of the pit." The man sneers, sitting forward. "The song was okay. I've heard better. And for that matter, saviors, they look like scavengers and dead men's rags to me. Probably stole that moonblade off a real hero's corpse." Kalen's grin doesn't falter. Grin doesn't falter, but his eyes grow cold. "Apologize now." The man reaches for his dagger, his mouth opening to retort, but he never gets the chance. With a movement too fast for an old man this big, or this big of a man, Kalen grabs the man by the back of his head and smashes it into the heavy oak table. The sound of splintering wood and breaking bone echoes throughout the tavern. The table buckles and collapses, the man crumpling into a heap of broken leather and blood on the floor. Kalen calmly reaches down, plucks a heavy pouch of gold from the man's belt, and tosses a coin to the barman. "Sorry about the mess, saviors. Tables are cheap. Disrespect around here is expensive. Drinks are on this fellow for the rest of the night!" And he tosses the guy's bag of gold onto the table. As laughter resumes around the room, and everything goes back to celebration. As the laughter resumes, Kalen rejoins you at the table, and he leans in. "Well, saviors, I assume you're here for more than the warmth. Everyone's in great spirits not to be freezing, but the larders are screaming. We've almost eaten every mule and caravan ox that was tied up outside just to keep the bellies full. If this bubble breaks, when all the food runs out, the festival is going to turn into a funeral. So please, tell me you travel with the gods' blessings."
Yes, sure. We aired to see Next Star, but we decided to stop on the way. And as people were cheering, and we ear for the people, so that's the reason why we stopped by.
"Oh, Naxar. Yeah, as you see," and he points at his chest, the rabbit sigil. "We work for him. Not much of a job, to be honest. We're contracted to keep the peace when he needs more than automatons or a human touch. But as you see, there's no real use for us. So we find ourselves here until something interesting happens, like the Savior showing up. I can take you directly to his tower if you wish."
That would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we can find our own way there, guys.
Well, always welcome to have some people with us that know the place.
I don't trust this guy. Can I tell if he's lying?
Do you want me to try?
And roll something.
Yeah,
I'm asking
Rudix
the
has a
DM
perfect.
Do you
Rudix
want
has
me
a
to try?
perfect thing.
As a cleric,
Whoever.
obviously,
Rudix, do you have something to do here?
I can
Let's find out.
awaken mind. I could enter his mind.
Do what you think's right. I was
Do you
about
do
to
that?
roll an insight if the DM asked, but that seems a bit more suitable.
Do I first before I want to tell if he's? Can I tell if he's human or not?
He's human.
He's human.
And he's like 60. He's
okay.
an old grizzled veteran. He's got 20 years on Dijkstra.
Well then, I'm going to have to cast a cantrip and ask you to do a wisdom check for 15. And this is for friends. So if you don't pass, you become my friend.
Okay.
An enormous sense of friendship towards one creature.
This is perfectly acceptable. But let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
I already worship you. What are you benefiting from that?
To see if there's any kind of deception.
curious.
Because I want to see if he's trying to deceive me. If he's my friend, he's not going to try to deceive me.
I would do the other thing.
Bro,
then.
listen, he's handing you an Awaken Mind T-ball, and you're
Yeah,
like, can we play golf?
All right.
Can we play golf?
I will.
I think we should do softball.
I will enter his mind.
Okay.
Did you say his behind? What did you say?
I take a glance over, I make eye contact with him, and then I'm in.
Okay.
From there,
Now, what are you discerning right now? What are you discerning? You're in his mind. What are you discerning?
I want to see whether or not he is telling the truth. So I want to discern his loyalty. I want to see who he's loyal to. If it is Nexar or if he's got evil intentions for us along the way.
Dude, you should let me roll an insight. I would have got it. All right, let me roll insight.
Okay, you enter into his mind. You feel pure adulation. He is not lying. He does worship the legend of the saviors. He is blessed to have you enter into the establishment he spends his waking hours drinking in, because Master Naxar, who he is obliged and connected with, doesn't have much stuff for them to do. So he spends his time here drinking. He hasn't lied to you. And his intent is to take you to Naxar.
All right, then.
Well, there you have it.
Then, while in his mind, I ask him to wait until I finish my next beer.
No problem. He's got one in his hand too. He's drinking on it. Yeah. So there's still crowds around the table. Fucking, there's a dead man in the corner for talking shit to the saviors that you didn't even have to touch. And you read that guy's mind, and the adulation and excitement for your presence is real.
So see, stop like worrying too much. This guy's here for us to help us out.
I take my beer, I stand up, and I just yell, "You're welcome!" And I just aura farm.
Believe it or not, I can't believe I'm saying this, but people reach over just to touch the hem of your cloak as you do that. You bastard.
And then just body surf.
I'm sick in my mouth.
Someone try to pick his pocket? What?
I don't even care. I'm just riding. The aura farming is enough, bro. You can't even stop it.
Okay, so after
You just have them all going in different directions.
So after Rykard blew himself, you guys leave to go fetch. You guys go fetch the horses. On the way out, Kalen yells over his shoulder, "Leave some ale for me, boys. I won't be long. Come, Saviors." And you guys go out to the little stable that's out back, and you guys mount up.
All right,
I'm not
well,
turning into a
I
horse
gotta
again.
get my own horse now. Freaking Smokey's a human.
I'm gonna ask the innkeeper to spare one, because I don't have it in me to transform again.
Now I gotta either run.
Okay, so you guys mount up somehow. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we all mount up.
I'm not gonna describe the mountain, but you guys
Wait a
mount
minute.
up.
How am I mounting? What do I like? Do I get a
You're
horse
running
by
behind.
myself?
You and the artificer had your own horse to share. And then David would shape into a horse, which added an extra one. So I don't know where we're at on the horses fucking shenanigans here.
Let's just say the innkeepers
We're
gave us a
fine. All
spare
the
one.
extra one are following us.
You're
We'll
the
just say the-
saviors. They were happy to loan you one.
Yeah, they gave us a spare horse. We're good.
Before we get divvied out our horses, I just want to make sure mine has a faster track time than Smokey's horse.
Oh my god. Gee. I just get on the nearest. Wait, no,
Oh, they're
I
not
don't
on
get on the
one.
nearest one, bro. I say hi to them all. I say hi to the new one, and I introduce the new one to the group. What's the new one called? You know the one that we just got. the one that we
the
just
one
got
that
from
I didn't
Eva.
have any clue
Howard.
about. Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, his
What's it
name's
called? 'Cause
Dave.
I'm in-
His name is Dave. Okay.
Wait a minute. I need to know.
He's
Hold
a
on.
white stallion. He's almost
Wait a minute.
translucent.
Hold on.
He's a
Hold on.
white
Hold on.
stallion.
Hold on. Is this horse buckling or acting kind of mean or anything? Because I am very short and I'm very afraid. If so, I would like to use my animal handling to calm or train this horse so I don't fall and this horse takes care of me.
Okay, so you're gonna be the one to.
Has 5 leg and his back middle leg is very excited to see you.
How is mountain horses taking us so long?
That's not a leg, man.
The horse wants to mount you, Ray. The horse wants to mount you.
It's a step stand, Ray. It's a step stool. You're supposed to stand on it to get off the horse.
Can we go?
It's
So
like a
we're
rope.
riding
Climb it.
off. We're riding off on our horses.
I'm riding on Dave.
Who picks
All
me
right.
up and puts me on the fucking horse? Who picks me up and puts me on the horse?
You have the
okay?
jump action. You can do it. You can do it.
Dave, the very white horse, is being ridden by the druid. Okay. Gotcha.
I toss Ray onto the horse. I toss Ray.
Thank you. Thank you. Fuck, man. I'm 3'2".
That's the first time a
man.
dwarf thanks somebody for tossing them, by the way. I'm gonna point that out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, so you guys all mount up. Kalen leads you out of the Raven. Kalen leads you out of the raging lion's view. His heavy plate boots striking the sides of his horse with a rhythmic, confident thud that echoes against the cedar walls of the bazaar. The transition back into the city is a sensory deluge. Grenoble is not just a city. It's a mechanical hive, trapped in a perpetual summer. The deeper you travel into the Tradeway Bazaar, the more the architecture shifts from the rugged stone of the Western Heartlands into a dizzying array of gilded storefronts and over-engineered luxury. You pass the Brass Bloom, an apothecary where mechanical vines of copper and tin crawl up the walls. Their metal petals opening and closing in slow rhythmic mimicry of life. Next to it, the weaver's gear displays elven tapestries woven with strands of spun gold that seem to ripple and shimmer as if caught in a summer's breeze that doesn't exist. Every building is adorned with hissing, steam vents and rotating brass fans that move with the heavy jasmine-scented air through the streets. The crowds are chaotic, a vibrant tide of the diaspora. You see half-orcs and fine damask tunics, their tusks polished to a high shine, laughing over silver trays of sun-ripened fruit. A group of dragonborn merchants, their scales shimmering like hot copper, bargain frantically over crates of thawstone jewelry. The people here move with a strange, tireless energy, a collective, rhythmic grace that seems to defy the very idea of exhaustion. They spin and dance in the plaza. The festival never ends. Their skin flushed with a perpetual, healthy tan, their eyes bright and wide. Dijkstra, riding his swayback gray gelding at the rear, leans forward, his good eye narrowed as he watches a group of halflings performing a high-speed jig. Hey, Kalen! His voice cuts through the upbeat, frantic melody of a nearby flute player that you're passing. Back in the gate, if a man dances this hard in 70-degree heat, his shirt would be soaked. But look at them. Their tunics are bone dry. Not a bead of moisture on a single brow. Kalen doesn't look back. He leans back slightly because he's leading you. He adjusts his heavy strap on his shield. The master's warmth is a gift, Fist. It's a clean heat. It's a refinement. You're just used to the stink of the road, aye? And he's chuckling. He's basically busting Dijkstra's balls.
Did
As
we
you guys-
establish how they know each other, or do we not really know that yet?
They don't know each other.
Oh, I thought they did. How did we meet this Kalen guy, bro?
At the bar. He was one of the
Was it
Argent
when he
Shield.
started defending
Oh,
us? Like, I just don't remember him being introduced. I blanked out on that.
Yeah, when you walked into the bar, he turned and saw you and made a comment and bought you all the first round.
Oh, he was the. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, sir. So as you guys travel on, the bazaar begins to thin. The vibrant, frantic noise of the market is slowly replaced by the industrial symphony of the Spire Ward. Here, the buildings are taller, narrower, and almost entirely encased in brass piping and hissing steam vents. The crowds of people begin to vanish, replaced by the tireless rhythmic movement of the brass shields. You see dozens of them now. Some are carrying heavy crates of magical heat conduits, their clockwork joints hissing in perfect unison. Others are scrubbing the cobblestones with surgical precision, their amber eye glowing with a cold, focused intensity. The life of the city is being, as you travel, the life of the city is replaced by the work of the tower. Naxar's gilded spire now looms directly over you, a vertical cathedral of brass and iron. If you want to look at the image, it's in the owl bear right there. There's the tower right there.
I look like a
Naxar's.
lift.
Oh, you don't say. No. Naxar's gilded spire now looms directly over you, a vertical cathedral of brass and iron that seems to drink the very horizon. It is a terrifying masterpiece of clockwork engineering. Massive house-sized gears rotate slowly along its flanks, their teeth grinding with a deep, bone-shaking groan. Platforms rise and fall along the spire's length, driven by pistons the size of ancient oaks. Their rhythmic thump, thump, hiss, helping maintain the impossible magic and miracle of the heat. The top of the tower disappears into the golden shimmer of the bubble's peak, looking like an iron needle stitching the city to the sky. As you approach the tower, the city street opens up into a big, wide, perfectly circular plaza. The base of the tower, there are no dancers, no celebrations, no merchants. The silence is absolute, save for the mechanical heartbeat of the spire. A single massive set of double doors, forged from solid, unblemished gold and etched with the 3 rabbit sigils, stands at the base. Kalen pulls his horse to a halt. He looks up at the tower, and for a brief second, the swagger of the veteran mercenary vanishes, replaced by a quiet, heavy reverence. Well, Kalen murmurs, his voice echoing across the plaza, not exactly a lively neighborhood, is it? The master.
He's a soldier.
What's that?
He's a soldier, right? This Kalen.
He's a merc. He's an old merc.
Okay, then I say, Merc, what's up with those the rabbits? What's the significance there? I'm a druid. I'm curious.
That's his mark. And he points at his chest and he shows it again. It's on his breastplate.
Big thing in this city, huh? Rabbits.
Maybe. All right, Kalen. It's just his sigil.
We must be in Puerto Rico because that's one bad bunny.
Yeah, coincidentally enough, the architecture of that image as the representation has got like a Mediterranean feel. That's not exactly correct, but it got the tower awesome, so I kept it. But so anyway, not exactly a lively neighborhood, is it? The masters had to pull the human touch further and further back into the bazaar to keep focus here. He doesn't get many visitors from the road these days, but he's been expecting you, I'm sure, ever since the gate or the guard scanned you at the gate. He turns to the party, his scarred face illuminated by the amber glow of the automaton sentries. Don't let the gears fool you. Naxar's a good man. He's the only heart this city has left, but it's a tired one. Kalen dismounts, the metal of his plate clicking softly. He walks toward the golden doors and presses his palm against a hidden sensor. The gears inside the door begin to rotate with a sound like 100 sharpening knives. Saviors, this is where we part. I'm gonna go back to my drink.
Thank you very much for leading us here. You were a great help, and thanks for the drink.
No problem. It was my pleasure. Go see the man who's keeping the world from freezing. He jumps back on his horse. As the massive doors begin release, the steam gears start to swirl. Kalen gives a sharp, respectful nod, climbs back onto his horse, his silver plate catching the amber light of the centuries. He doesn't linger for goodbyes. The thirst of the raging lying is a heavy master. He turns his horse and trots back towards the bazaar, his voice trailing over his shoulder. I'll leave some ale for you if we meet again. And then he
Sounds good.
turns.
I'm happy with that.
As he rides into the crowd, he starts yelling at the crowd. I met the saviors! Beat that! The massive golden doors in front of you finish their grinding rotation, swirling inward with a heavy, pressurized hiss. The spire doors are open.
In we go.
I imagine so.
Yeah, let's go in. I got the box in and
Let's
Who gave the
go.
cleric the box?
I
I
took
did.
it because you guys
He
were
said he
getting off
carried
the
it in
horse
and put
and
his
left it
hand on it
there.
at the bar. He was guarding it. That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I don't know who gave the cleric the box. I don't know how much I trust him with it.
Because
considering he
you
gave
guys
soul
got up
coins
the
and demons.
you guys got off the horse and left the box there. I decided to take it.
What do you mean got off the hook? And moving on.
I
I'm just
trust
saying,
I
giving
trust
soul
the
coins to
Aasimar.
demons. Yeah, the guy who gives soul coins to demons, holding the ancient steed. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm like guarding it, but then because now
The druid's wary. The druid's wary.
because Smokey is back into a human form, I can end it back to him because that's
Oh, okay,
his.
I'm appreciative of that.
Does that
Yeah,
reassure
that's
you,
not-
Smokey?
I'm
Wow,
just saying,
This guy's gun
No.
shy.
No.
This cleric gave a demon a soul
No, I'm
coin,
saying
alright? I'm
Smokey
just
is
saying.
too nervous. I don't. With our party, we are one. It doesn't matter who holds it. We will act as one
Just
together.
saying.
At the end of the day, Smokey,
yeah, let me
you
hold
know
Zariel's
about this
blade
seed,
then,
so that's why
Rykard.
I ended back to you.
I could, but it's kind of like Thor's hammer. You wouldn't be able to lift it, type of situation.
Oh god. Just
All right,
put on
Smokey,
the-
now you have the box with the seed inside it.
Thanks, cleric. I appreciate that. Thanks. All right, well, we're going.
Going and
Do
We're
we have
going
like
inside.
introduce ourselves, or is he already like right in the center of the room? Is there a reception? We gotta book a slot.
Hold on. I'm catching you up. I'm trying to change some things in Owlbear here for a second.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a big
Oh, he
old
looks like
image.
Sean's old character.
That is good. That's almost as good as Dave. That's fucking good.
You could. Damn.
All right. So you guys are going to ascend the stairs, I imagine. But I just added a picture in Owlbear and I put a picture in the chat here for you guys to look at.
Okay.
Some of this
Okay.
old geezer right here.
What's with
The
his
old
nails being
geezer.
so long?
Correct. Now I got to find where I was again. Give me just a second.
Can I apologize, Tidal? I'm just on edge. We're in a clockwork city, and I'm a bit too far away from the rabbits and the trees. The sigils don't really make me feel that much more comforted. I'm curious though. Is anyone else curious? What's up with this guy and rabbits? Anyone?
The massive
me?
golden doors finish opening. You're looking in. The ascent to the spire is a journey into the unknown. Magical energies seemingly seep from every pore of this structure. The staircase isn't made of stone, but of open brass grating that allows you to see the terrifying complexity beneath your feet. You begin to climb, your boots clanking against the metal. To your left and right, the walls are not walls at all, but a vertical labyrinth of house-sized gears and glowing mechanical heat conduits. The air here vibrates with a subsonic magical hum that rattles your teeth and makes the very air feel thick with static. As you spiral upwards, the scale of the tower's labor reveals itself. You pass floor after floor of internal catwalks. where hundreds of brass shields move in perfectly synchronized dance. They are silent, save for the rhythmic thump hiss of their steam joints. They carry massive glowing crystals of concentrated energy, slotting them into grinding gears like fresh coal into a furnace. The heat here is intense, a dry, artificial summer that feels like it's trying to preserve you where you stand. After what feels like 1,000 steps, the stairs end at a seamless, polished silver archway. There is no handle, no keyhole. As you step within range, a thin, surgical beam of golden light erupts from the ceiling. It sweeps slowly over you, down your bodies, lingering on your chests, and then on the iron-bound box in Smokey's hands, pulsing with a frequency that feels like a cold needle touching your minds. With a soft, melodic chime, the silver archway dissolves, not opening, but literally retracting into the walls itself in 100 interlocking segments. The Master's Sanctum opens before you. It is a vast, circular observatory that defies the laws of physics. The walls are nothing but reinforced crystalline glass, offering a panoramic view of the golden dome stretching over Skornoble. The room is multi-layered, with brass balconies and floating platforms connected by gossamer thin bridges. Above, a massive orrery of planes rotates in a pool of dark oil, its gears whispering secrets in a language of clicking metal. Throughout the room, dozens of specialized automatons are at work. Some are tending to floating gardens of jasmine that never wilt. Others are scribing endless columns of numbers and letters onto scrolls of parchment that stretch from the ceiling to the floor. Across the vast floor, seated upon a sprawling heap of deep velvet pillows, sits Master Naxar. Master Naxar is startlingly small figure amidst the roaring machinery of his creation. He is very old, weathered man whose skin is a consistency of cracked parchment and thin wrinkles. He is completely bald. His scalp is as smooth, as pale as a polished river stone, and his face devoid of even a single whisker. He looks less like an elder wizard and more like a human ruin. His frame so frail that it looks like the silk robes he's wearing is the only thing keeping his bones and sinew together. As you approach, the door's opened and you're looking in all the way across. You guys walk through the threshold and approach him?
Oh yeah, I'm buzzed. I got a buzz on, so I'm like, Nexo, what's up? Look at who's this old man. What's going on,
What's
bro?
up, oldie? You're oldie but a goodie, bro.
What happened to your hair?
All right. We moving
So, as you guys-
forward towards them.
Yeah, as you guys start to approach a little bit, he begins to move. It's a slow, agonizing process that takes way too long. You hear the audible creak of his joints, sound like dry timber snapping in the wind. He hobbles to his feet, leaning heavily on a staff made of twisted pale wood that seems to pulse with a faint green light. He steadies himself, his breath coming in shallow, wheezing rattles, and then begins to shuffle across the plush rugs toward you. His eyes are two piercing emerald sparks set deep within the hollows of his old skull. The only things in this room that aren't mechanical. He looks tired. He looks like a man who has carried the weight of the world until his very marrow has turned to dust. He stops a few feet away from you, his head tilted, squinting at you as if to resolve a blurry image. Yes, come in. His voice dry, is like dry leaves skittering over stone. He beckons you with a trembling, translucent hand. Come forward. Let me have a look at you. And he shuffles a little closer, his staff clicking rhythmically on the plush Myrish rugs. He stops inches from Rykard's head. He cocks his head to the side, and he looks at the warlock with a profound grandfatherly pity. Oh, yes, the blade breakers, or the saviors. I know not which you prefer. He lets out a wheezing cough that ends in a chuckle. But I know what you all truly are. You are the unwritten, removed from the tally, favored by the gods. Perhaps you truly are special. You all defied the gods, or defied the hells, and freed a city from the maw. You obtained those little marks of yours, troublesome little buggers. You poor dears. The hells are a tricky place, as you know. They have been draining you the same as they've been draining the land. Ever since Elturel's return, the hells truly are cruel and spiteful. He turns his emerald gaze fully upon the party and then back to Rykard. You are an anomaly for sure, old one. And he starts laughing and cackles. I offer you wisdom, Lord Moonblade. As you walk amongst this new Faerun, try to be a good guest. Listen more than you speak. Give more than you take. As the world has changed, Rykard, and you are no longer royal, being the last of your line. He looks toward the massive golden doors you just entered, his eyes momentarily clearing into a sharp ancient clarity. The automatons at the gates, they scanned you. They sensed powerful primordial magic in your possession. What have you brought me, dear boy? And he's looking at Smokey.
I can see you're a grand mage, Naxar.
Indeed.
What do you know of these marks? We do have primordial magic. We were actually sent here by the Duke to bring it to you to maybe further the mission of battling the cold. But I have to ask, you understand our story? You know of our marks? What else do you know about them?
You are the unwritten, and Osmodeus is not finished with you. Neither are the hells. What have you brought me?
I take it out and I present it. I don't open the box, but I hold it in front of me and I say this is a primordial ancient seed
So
from
you
one of the
open
oldest forests.
you open it and angle it so we can see it.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I say ancient seed from one of the oldest forests of this land.
His hands start to shake with a sudden breathless excitement. Oh, yes, this is just what we needed. Interesting. It buys us time. As you know, I have been fueling the bubble with as much magic as I can. But I am weakening. I am fading. This blessing will help me reinforce the bubble. With primordial magic, it buys you time to stop the siphon on yourselves and the land. He turns his gaze back to Smokey, his expression softening into a look of heavy, weary hope. And after, I have a task for you. If you fight the cold back, Smokey, you and you alone will have to travel to the heart of the forest and use this seed to rejuvenate the land and its spirit. Naxar turns and begins the slow hobble toward a massive obsidian desk at the far side of the room. He pushes a heavy iron-bound ledger to the edge, and he unrolls a sprawling leyline map that pulses with its own internal sickly light. Come, look here, look. And he's pointing down at it. Look here, he croaks, pointing a gnarled finger at a jagged, dark fracture in the ley lines. I have tracked your siphon. It leads deep beneath the city, into a fabled crypt of the Wondermen. After finding this area, I had mages ward it with my sigil to keep the darkness behind there contained, but I cannot strike at it myself. I have been weakened too much. The location is hidden within the club nightshade, behind a heavy tapestry leading far underground. He looks back at you. His face trembling. Be wary, saviors. There are many cultists within the city. Rumors say some have begun to speak your names in reverse. They are waiting you. They are awaiting you in the dark, and they seek to finish what the hell started. Naxar
We
lets out
actually fought some of those.
Naxar lets out a long, shuddering breath, his fingers tracing the edge of the ley line map with reverence that borders on obsession. He looks up at you, the emerald fire in his eyes flickering like a candle in a draft. You have walked far, and the cold road, it clings to the soul, saviors, long after the frost has melted from the skin. You must rest. My spire is a place of sanctuary, and I would not have the saviors of Elturel hunting cultists on empty bellies and hollowed spirits. Stay the night. My guest quarters are warded against the dark, and the jasmine air will bring you peace the hells seek to deny you. He beckons to a brass shield standing near the silver archway. Escort our guests to the Aether suite. See they are fed. Only the best for those who carried the hope of the woods.
Thank you, Mr. Next Star. That's very well appreciated. We're gonna take advantage and get a long rest here.
I hold out my hand and I say, this is a small but subtle gift for me, and it's my healing hand for 4 HP if he'd like to take it.
Sure.
To Nexar.
Yes, he's not. Let me specify.
I know he's not
wounded.
hurt.
He's
But
not wounded.
yeah, he looks like
We're
he could
not
use a
going
little
to
juice.
You're not gonna de-age him with a quick little hand movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's struggling to breathe, bro. He needs
He's
something.
old, bro. This dude's old, man.
Are you letting him suck some of your level there, Rykard? Is that what it is?
No. I keep walking and
Where is
I
this
go get
going?
food. I go get food.
Hold on. Let me take Naxar's teeth out. All right, what are we talking about?
I graciously thank Naxar and I continue to go eat some food.
Okay, you guys are welcome to start to head to the Ether Suite or ask
Wait,
him
but the
something.
seed. Wizard, what are you doing with the seed? You said you would return it to
He
us
has it.
afterwards. He doesn't have it. I presented it to him.
Yeah, he doesn't have it in his possession yet, but he told
Yeah,
you.
I was asking what you need. Yeah, what does he need
He has
from
the
the seed?
special. He's drawing from some of its power to help reinforce the bubble, but he's got a task for you. If you can beat that cold, he's got a task for you to correct everything.
Yeah.
So you keep it with yourself there, Smokey.
No, I think he needs the seed. He needs the seed. I think he said afterwards we would come back and reuse the seed, but for
And
now
then
he needs
plant it.
the
Oh,
stipend from it.
afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I reluctantly hand it over to him. And I say your power's a strong mage, but you perverse nature. Your powers aren't aligned with the ones that I typically would like to use. I see all of these automatons, these crystals. I just hope that the seed remains untainted by your use of it.
It shall remain whole.
Okay, I trust you. I'll hand him the seed.
Yeah, I'm not entering this Grand Mage's mind. I'm gonna get outplayed if I do that.
As a cleric, I'm interested into his story. I asked Nexstar, like, what's your story? Where you come from and who are you exactly?
And Smokey adds on to the end, and what's with the rabbit?
That, I already told you, that is my sigil. I came from the far east long ago. I have helped protect Eltegard. I mean, what else? You want to know about his first wife and that his first kid drowned in the river because he was busy fucking reading in the library?
Is your only purpose is to protect the people of the city with your bubble?
I sustain the bubble with my life force. I'm going to use the seed to strengthen it. What was your question?
Like, what was his purpose? Only to protect the people, and
Uh,
like by creating the bubble, protect the city, the people.
His purpose, Nads, is mission giver.
Yeah, NPC.
Yeah.
Well, I tell
But
them like
I have a
you.
question to Fate.
yes, Gementa.
In the picture, he has no hair, but does he actually have hair?
No.
This would only be relative
Oh,
to
yeah.
a bald person.
Nope. The image is accurate enough. He be bald.
In the spirit, Naxar.
28, yeah.
In the spirit of giving more, what can this party give to you to help you in your aid?
I believe the monk is concentrating very hard.
Yeah, he's
Give
already
it a
on.
prayer.
He's already
Prayer
on
to you.
short rest. We got it.
So
Whatever, dude.
table talk. Naxar sent us. He said go for a long rest and then go under the city to this crypt. Right? That's
Okay.
He pinpointed. Okay. This is
Yeah.
what just transpired. He pinpointed you on a map showing ancient ley lines, and he showed you where he has tracked the siphon to. Your power, the land, all of it to this location.
All right.
Was that
So
the thing under the city, or was that the ancient
Under the
forest that you
city.
mentioned? Because he
Under
also
the city.
mentioned ancient forest for me,
Yeah,
but
he
that was
mentioned the
separate.
ancient heart of the forest that you would have to return the seed to, Smokey, for a task that
Yeah.
only you can do.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Smokey,
Yeah.
you
But
can
so
memorize maps, right? Is that something you can do?
Okay, you guys talk amongst yourselves for 1 second.
What?
I'll
Who
be
can
right back.
memorize maps? I thought you could.
I had a minotaur form, which because of
Oh,
the
that could
association of
memorize
minotaurs
maps.
and mazes, I had that. I could retain
Well, then
that
I
ability
just-
when I was in minotaur form.
I
Yeah.
study and redraw it. Do we have paper? Somebody's got a notebook in their pack, I'm sure.
I hear you.
We want a
Yeah,
copy of the map,
What?
right?
For the ley line?
Well, to see where we gotta go. Or do we
Oh.
just know we'll go downstairs in the
I
basement?
think the idea is we know he's pointed us in the direction we're gonna go. We're gonna go long rest, maybe explore the city, and then we're gonna like prepare slash explore the city,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna make our way down into crypts and try and find this specific ley line.
Yep. All
Which,
right,
if you
sounds
don't
good.
know, ley lines are like a magical bullshit in D&D and plenty of other
What?
fantasies.
Ley
It's
lines are real. We have it in our world.
yeah, we do, yeah. But in a D&D sense, it's
Yeah.
where the magic is its strongest.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so we're going down into a
Yes,
crypt
and
that's on top of
I
ley lines.
mentioned it was the Wonderman's crypt. I have a little
You did.
piece. I have a little piece if you want a little more information about that.
Sure,
Sure.
but shall we all have a look over it when we're long resting and changing things up?
Yeah.
Are we heading to a long rest? That's what we're doing right now, yeah? So
Yes.
Yeah.
let's feckety off out the castle. Then we go back to the pub. I assume they got free rooms.
He
the,
offered you the Aether
he's
Yeah,
got-
Suite.
we have the nice
oh, yeah.
luxury food. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
taking
there we
Just
go.
want to get
the
pissed.
food that, and this food gives us buffs, right? Because it's so great.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay, he beckons a brass shield standing near their archway. Escort our guests to the Aether Suite. See that they are fed. Only the best for those who carried the hope of the wood.
I do need help to reach the bar. If somebody could lift me up to the bar so I could grab something to eat and drink. Thank you very much.
I
Oh,
push
goodness.
a stool towards you.
No.
The automaton leads you back through the winding brass catwalks and up a final spiraling staircase of polished glass. At the top of the spire, you are ushered towards a set of double doors that open into a private circular suite. Above the arched threshold, embedded in the ivory-colored stone, is a circular relief. It is not the common brass stamp you have seen on the automatons. It is a masterwork of ceramic and stained glass. It depicts the three rabbits in an eternal leaping circle, their ears interlocking, or it's not their ears, their legs interlocking to form a triangle. Unlike the metallic sigils throughout the city, this one is vibrant with rich, deep pigments. The room is a masterpiece of luxury, dominated by a wide, open-air balcony that overlooks the entirety of Scornoble and the frozen wastelands beyond. So you guys get ready for a long rest then. You guys settle in?
Yep.
I
All right.
study the 3 rabbits, and I conjure a minor illusion of the badge of the 3 rabbits, and I just study and make sure it's perfect.
Can I do something equally as pointless?
Sure.
I have an ability that costs me a level 2 spell slot, and it's called Skywrite, and I can write in clouds. I can
Wow.
write in clouds.
That'll come in real handy. Oh wait, no, it won't. Oh shit.
No. But you know what I'm gonna do? I can cause up to 10 words to form in a part of the sky that you can see. The words appear to be made of cloud and remain in place for the spell's duration. It's a 1-hour spell. A strong wind will disperse the cloud. But point being, I just write "we're here," and then it's like signed italics, the legendary party, or the Blade Breakers.
Okay. Well,
over the city.
while you're out there fucking writing fucking shit on the balcony in the clouds, as the night deepens, you gather on the balcony. The city of Scornoble glows below like a bead of golden embers. The dome shimmering with a new intense green luminescence from the primordial magic of the seed. Beyond the bubble, the winter is an absolute starless black void of ice and bone-chilling silence. But Smokey, as you stare towards the north, your breath catches. Far on the horizon, hundreds of miles away in the direction of Elturel, a pinprick of light suddenly erupts. It doesn't flicker like a campfire. It expands with a steady, haunting glow. A second dome of warmth, pale and shimmering, begins to blossom over the silhouette of the city you once saved. You realize with a jolt of recognition, your familiar has reached them with the defense logs. The mages of Elturel have succeeded. They have mirrored Master Naxar's miracle. They have raised a second bubble. Dijkstra
Hey guys, we did it! We did it! Tell the whole group.
They're not celebrating with you apparently, bro.
No one gives a fuck. But
Yeah, I'm tired. I want to sleep.
Yeah, we're at the pub. We're at the pub.
We could have
Okay,
made money off of that.
Dijkstra stands at the edge of the balcony, his scarred hand gripping the brass railing until his knuckles turn white. He stares at the distant glow of Elturel, his good eye reflecting the pale light. He looks older in the dark, the cynicism of the flaming fist struggling against a terrifying, fragile hope. Look at it, Dijkstra says. I spent 20 years on the wall, and I never saw a miracle that didn't come with a bill attached, but there it is. Another light in the dark, Saviors. Remarkable work. The refugees will sleep well tonight.
Dijkstra, does it kind of just look like boobs to you? Because you got no depth perception with one eye.
Wow, it's really mean to do that.
Dijkstra turns and says, "One boob is better than none." You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
That's funny.
Wow.
Wow.
So as Dijkstra starts to wander over to his bedding that he's getting ready to lay down in, he turns to all of you before you guys shut your eyes, and he says, "I have to ask, do you guys truly believe it? Can we really beat back this cold? Can you stop what the hell started, or are we just watching the world build more comfortable tombs?" He's literally asking what your thoughts
I
are.
think we can beat it.
Dijkstra, we pulled a city back from hell. I wouldn't say that we know what's gonna happen, but I'd say that we're confident we're gonna have an impact on it.
Yeah, we're gonna give our best to make it happen.
He nods. He nods. He looks back at the distant light of Elturel and as he goes to his bed, you hear under his breath, he says, "Hope is an interesting thing. Sleep well, Saviors." And he lays down. Long rest, everyone.
Yay. Wait, okay, I need to ask the DM
Before
a
we long
question.
rest, I want to try something.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Sounds painful.
does it
Smokey's got
include
the
the
box of
monk's
seed, right?
seeds?
No, he
No,
gave the
I had to
seed.
give it a Naxar. I had to give it a Naxar.
Oh, fuck. Never mind then.
No. I want to ask DM straight. There's, you know,
Yep.
the animals I want to be this session in the city. Is there any point in switching one of them a rabbit or no?
What the
No.
fuck?
No. No. Okay, great. That's all I needed to know. Rabbit seemed important. And I didn't know
You know,
if there was a link between his rabbit sigil and the fey rabbit that we saw a couple sessions back.
what about a rat? Is there any like? Could he turn into a rat? Is
So
there like
Oh,
any
yeah.
rat?
I'll tell you tell you all now. I already I've been thinking about it the past couple of weeks because I knew that we were heading to a city. Most of my transforms, like wolf and horse, aren't going to be very relative. So I'm attuning myself with city creatures, ones that I would have met while we were staying our time in Baldur's Gate. And the creatures that I am going to be turning into, or maybe turning into over the course of this session and next, are cat, rat, spider, and ox.
And prostitute.
Yes. All of those forms can do that optionally. Optionally.
Depends how much they're paying, you know.
Right, yeah. Cat, rat, spider, and ox. So over the course of the night, you see me all like meditate and pray to whoever's still awake, and I like slowly form into each one of these, like amalgamate and polymorph into each one of these, and then I turn back to my form, and then I'll wake up or open my eyes. Yeah, rat man, exactly, Ray. Exactly.
Just be careful when you're like an ox because they've started eating them. So just be
Ah,
wary.
yeah. Yeah, thanks for that, Neris. Good shout. Good shout.
I was
Has
looking
anyone
at
ever
Ray.
noticed that we don't have anyone strong in our party? No one's
Wow.
I'm strong, bitch.
Wow.
I'm always
strong. Plenty of
strong.
fast
What are you talking
people,
about?
plenty of
Let's
wise
arm wrestle.
people, even plenty of
Let's
quick
arm wrestle.
All I
What the
heard
fuck
was
do you say?
Rygard needs to hit the gym. That's what I
Jesus.
heard.
All right, okay.
I'm,
Does anyone else need to do
I'm
anything in a long
offended
rest?
by what Smokey said, and I challenge him to an arm wrestle.
He's
You
upset
ready
because
to?
of the song.
You
This
ready
is where it's
to?
coming from.
You see me turn into a bear. You want to arm wrestle me? Come on. Come
Do
on.
it.
Yeah, I won, but I'll miss you, bitch.
As
All
long
right.
as your arm isn't in bear form, he's got a shot.
Strength check. Is that what we're doing? Strength check. Are you gonna buff yourself with any bullshit, huh? Are you buffing yourself?
No, I don't need boss to take you out.
Yeah, well,
Keep in mind, you guys have already done your long rest, so if you're wasting slots, you're wasting slots. I'm just letting you know.
rolled. Strength check.
Ooh, better than a 13, and you win.
But I'm
Come on.
kind.
Wow.
Wait. Now can I roll a performance check and say if it's like plus 10? Can I like pretend that I'll put up a fight?
You can pretend whatever you want, sir.
I rolled a nat 20. I rolled.
Are you letting? You didn't let the
Wait,
Wookiee
hold
win.
on.
Okay,
Hold
you
on.
didn't.
Hold on.
What?
I use heroic inspiration.
Oh,
Oh my god! For his re-roll, hilarious. Go for it. Go for it. Sticking with the nat 20 performance to make you feel better that I didn't just thrash you, sis. Yeah, it was really hard. Good job. That was fun. That was fun.
You know what? I don't feel bad about my song anymore. Fuck you.
so wait for the
Oh,
next one.
God.
Wait for the next one. Shit.
All right. Okay. All right. Sleeping. Long resting. Next
Yes,
day.
sir. The morning in the Aether Suite does not arrive with the biting gray teeth of the winter. Instead, you wake to a room flooded with a soft, honeyed gold that seems to vibrate with a faint musical resonance. The air is thick and sweet, heavy with the scent of blossoming jasmine and rain-washed cedar. You wake with a clarity. The party awakes with a clarity you haven't felt since the hells. The cold ache in your marrow has been replaced by a surging vital warmth. Your muscles feel supple, your mind sharp, and the atrophy remains a distant, bad dream. The marks on your hands are quiet, simple, silent etchings on living skin. Their infernal static completely smothered by the spire's sanctuary. You feel a surge of energy that makes your very blood sing. You feel like the legends the woodcuts promised.
So, like Tidal said, level 8 again, right?
You might feel like
Leveling
that.
up.
Leveling up.
Okay, as
That
you
was a hell of a sleep.
you guys wake up, start getting around. You look out over the balcony. Skornorble is a vision of impossible prosperity. Below the city is a mosaic of terracotta roofs and winding brass-paved streets that shimmer like a river of gold. The dome above is vibrant, its translucent surface shimmering with a verdant protective light. On the northern horizon, the distant steady glow of Elturel's bubble remains, a second star in the dark, a testament to the success of Smokey's warnings. All right, leaving the suite, the quiet of the night is gone, replaced by the symphony of the spire's labor. As you wind down the brass catwalks, the scale of the work is staggering. Hundreds of brass shields are in a state of high-speed activity. They move past you on the stairs, their clockwork joints hissing with a rhythmic, efficient precision. You see them slotting glowing emerald-veined crystals into massive house-sized gears that drive some of the city's magical warmth. The subsonic hum of the tower is deeper today, a rhythmic thump, thump, thump that vibrates in your teeth, the sound of a great industrial heart beating for the sake of the people below. The silver archway at the base of the tower dissolves with a melodic chime, spilling you out onto the plaza. As you come out and you start to get around, you notice that Skornoble is still in a state of boundless celebration. The streets are flooded with a sea of diaspora, a chaotic, vibrant tapestry of every race in Faerun. You see tieflings in vibrant silk saris, their horns adorned with silver chains, dancing in the spray of massive brass fountain that breathes warm, scented mist. A group of dragonborn merchants are hosting a sun feast, handing out trays of honey-glazed meat and exotic sun-ripened fruits.
What these people were like on the brink of rations.
The Tradeway Bazaar is a sensory daily. The music is everywhere. 100 lutes and drums playing a melody that is meat. He said they were low on meat. The larders.
Okay. So just all these fancy plates are like people's old horses and stuff.
Pretty much, bro.
This is Betsy the milk cow.
So the Tradeway Bazaar is a century deluge. Music is everywhere. Hundreds of lutes and drums playing a melody that is upbeat, frantic, and incredibly catchy. You pass the Gilded Oven, where dwarven bakers are pulling loaves of jasmine bread from steam-powered ovens. They don't just sell, they're giving them away, thrusting the crust into people's hands as they walk by. It's a very crowded place.
So Dijkstra, you're a city goer. Any suggestions on where to check out first before we have a venture below?
Yes. I did some asking around before you stirred. A few folk say the Nightshade is the place to be once the sun hits its zenith, which means it's midday. A few folks say the Nightshade is the place to be once the sun hits its zenith. It won't open till then, so I reckon we have a city to explore. We do have the time to kill. It's a strange thing, saviors. Seeing a city this happy and celebratory, while the world is a graveyard outside. It's like they've forgotten the frost even exists. I certainly don't feel it anymore. Do you all feel rejuvenated too?
I feel fantastic.
Yes, I feel great.
I feel good. I wish I could grow a little bit.
The cycle of life, even when it's forced shorter, is an exhilarating thing, Dijkstra.
He shakes his head. Well, if Maxar has a task for us, and if the Nightshade holds the key to stopping the Hells, then that's where we go, eh? The city awaits. What do we do? And he goes like that, pointing out to the city.
What do we see? What's of interest? I mean,
Okay.
is there any trees protected? I want to see if there's any nice animals nearby. You don't want me to be the person who
You're
finds
not.
things
You
of
you
interest.
don't want to know my honest. Like they've, dude.
I'm looking around for animals to talk to.
Okay.
They have eaten all the meat almost, dude.
I pull on the nearest city guard's coat and I go, "Hey, buddy, where's the nearest horse?"
In the stables.
Well, that's where we go. Unless
So,
there's any
let
other
me-
suggestions.
So
Yeah.
I've got I'm gonna give you some names of some establishments that I did not
There we
name
go.
off as you passed.
Yeah, what do we see?
Okay, so there's a place called the Dermal Archive, Mystic Tattoos. If you want to check that out,
Are they all natural?
it's a tattoo. What do you mean?
Mystic tattoo.
No, they're
Are you
not.
going to
They're
cut
not for
them
you,
out?
Smokey. But I think I would like to get a tattoo.
And then you've got
Alright,
the
well-
Gilded Alembic, which is a high-end arcane place. We've got the Smoldering Anvil, exotic materials from a blacksmith. The Velvet Needle, tailor and jeweler. The Dragon's Gullet, noble dining. The Hollow Market for everyday essentials. And here is a little bit of the Crypt of the Wonder Makers. Let me read you this real quick just to give you a little insight. And not sure if we'll be there in this session or not, but the Crypt of the Wonder Makers. This legendary dungeon was built directly into the ley line intersections beneath the city. The entrance, in official lore, the entrance is famously hidden beneath the Nightshade, one of Skernoble's most exclusive nightclubs, accessible via a secret sliding panel or trap door in the cellar that leads to ancient cyclopean stone stairs. Several of the original Wondermen remain as undead. This is just giving you an oversight of what the real place is, okay? The Guardians, Netherese Liches. Several of the original Wondermen remain as undead guardians, waiting to test wizards foolish enough to seek their power. The Nisharu, a terrifying eater of magic, a red cloud-like entity, is imprisoned in a massive crystal sphere within the crypt. Legend warns that releasing it would devour all local magic. Constructs. The halls are patrolled by helmed horrors and unique ancient golem of Netherese design. The crypt holds a staggering collection of high magic items, including orbital Lewin stones, unique Netherese rods, and enchanted jewelry. Yeah. So there you go.
Spoiler.
That's the real place. I'm sending you to that place, but those things may or may not be there.
Where was the jeweler, by the way? I was making notes of everywhere he mentioned, but we all got confused on which bit was the jeweler. Was it the blacksmith? Was it tailor and needle?
The Velvet Needle.
The velvet needle. Sorry, thank you. Yeah,
Tailor,
yeah.
Tailor and
Tailor and okay, yeah.
Yep, and you're basically right next to the generous bakers that were handing out bread, crusts, and shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty full, to be honest.
Do they do donut holes?
I go to Joro.
I'm not.
They do now.
Oh god. Okay, so where do we want to go? What do we need to do?
Well, one place
Tattoo
at a
sound-
I
time.
don't know about you guys, but I'm going to the jeweler.
I'd like to
Yeah,
check out
I'd
the
love to
tattoo
check
place.
it out.
Do we all go
Group-
together?
I would say
Yeah.
let's not split the party and make this confusing. Why don't we log where we all want to do first in the chat, and the mode is what we'll where we'll go.
Well, or we just go one place at a time, right?
Yeah, for all of
Well,
you. That's what I was
obviously.
thinking to make it
Yeah,
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll visit the tattoos, then the high-end arcana, exotic blacksmith, clothing, food, and general.
Okay, so you just want to go in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have time for everything? We're not gonna get cut short.
Let's go shopping.
DM, were you intending for us to maybe want to visit everywhere? Because we're
Yeah,
thinking
there's
about
time.
it.
There's time to
Okay,
visit
great.
everywhere if you want.
Oh,
All right,
and,
so-
and what was the place we're going at the Zenith? Where we go? What's that
I wanted
called?
to get a
Nightshade.
pinky ring. I wanted
The
to get a pinky ring from the
Nightshade.
jeweler.
Club Nightshade.
Club Nightshade. Beautiful. Thank you.
And if you try to sneak in without it being open as a spider, I got you, buddy. Try it.
Okay. Okay. We could go
Don't worry.
to the Club Nightshade now, guys.
The club is called Club Nightshade. I'm the Moon Lord. I'll get us in.
Oh my
VIP. Look at that.
Right. Tattoos, Dermal Archive.
Let's see, check out the tattoo.
Okay. Across the bazaar, you see the dermal archive. It's got a fancy little sign, and it shows a hand holding what looks like a needle for inking. As you approach, a woman of crystalline stillness, whose skin is a moving tapestry of black ink. She works in a room lit by flickering candles. Claiming her needle. As you approach, she says, "Oh, did you come for a tattoo? Anchor the spirit to the frame, I say." As she's working on a person that's sitting down. It's open, so it's not like you walk through a door and then there's a parlor or something. It is literally like a giant covering. It's all open. You can walk in. There's
Is she like-
poles holding. It's like
Is she like an artificer or something? How is she tattooing people?
It's freaking out.
with a needle. It's a literal mark that goes on your skin.
Oh, like old fashioned, like tap needle. Fucking yeah.
But the ink is infused with magical properties. It's not just a tattoo.
Okay.
I don't suggest getting magical stuff on your skin.
Okay, as you walk up, she finishes working on the person that's in front of her. They stand up, they pay her. They're extremely satisfied, and they walk off, and she turns around. "How may I help you? Which one of you can I help anchor your spirit to your frame? We have many sigils here that we can use." And she points to a sign. One of them says, "Wings of Ink," a sprawling, feathery masterpiece across the shoulder blades. Use. As a bonus action, the ink leaps from the skin into spectral wings for 1 hour, so you can fly for 60 feet.
Oh, there you go, Rue. That's for you.
We can already fly, Nads. We're Asimers.
Underneath it,
I ask her, what does she mean by anchor the spirit to the frame? Because there's a druid whose frame often changes. What does
It
that
would-
mean?
it would mean something totally different to you, my dear.
Oh,
So it doesn't have any relativity to
It's a magic
animals.
tattoo.
Yeah. I don't know the word, and you made me think. Does it have something to do with wild shaping or something?
It's
like
my
that?
job to make it sound fancy.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
I mean,
It's
it
just
is.
red herring.
marketing.
Hey, a red heron. Yeah. Yeah.
But what you do notice
There's
underneath
a hole
where
in a wall. Don't worry about it though. It's just a hole.
underneath it, the wings of ink. There's a sign, and right underneath it, it says 16,000. You look at the next one. There's a disadvantage to it too, but all that's not marked. The next one's called the Mark of the Death Walker. A stark skeletal hand over the heart. Use. If reduced to 0 HP, the wearer instead drops to 1 HP and gains 50 temporary hit points. Mark of the Ox. All these are super expensive. Mark of the Ox. Mark of the Ox. Runic geometries that seem to hum. The use. Advantage on strength saves. Flock can cast mirror image 3 times a day as well. So,
Flock.
What's that?
You said Flock can cast what?
Yeah. Mark of the Ox / Flock. Runic geometries that seem to hum. The use would be advantage on strength saves.
Okay.
And you would also be able to cast mirror image 3 times a day.
Gotcha.
There's also a whole list of other ones that do not have a magical property associated to them. So you can.
So is there anything we can afford?
At this booth, probably not, unless you guys start doing some chatty Cathy and some stuff.
Talented lady, any favors we may be able to bestow to lower these prices? We've just arrived in the city. We packed light, as many of the other refugees may have too. But I'm sure you recognize us, being the Blade Breakers. Did you see my message last night in the sky?
No, I did not. Blade Breaker.
Yeah.
You lot saved Eltron?
I'm back. Sorry.
Rykard, someone doesn't recognize the Blade Breakers. It's the tattooist that we're trying to impress to get a lower price.
Well.
Excuse me, where's the bathroom at? I'm not getting a tattoo.
Peeing you up,
I gotta
buddy.
go to the bathroom.
Peeing you up,
I gotta go to
buddy.
the bathroom.
Well, you don't recognize the Blade Breakers. I ask for their allowance into a ritual that will shed some light into the situation.
She looks at Rykard and squints one eye and tilts her head. And she goes, "You don't look special."
He's asking for consent to share mental fucking
I'm asking for consent.
For what? Consent for what?
I want to share my mind's telepathy and show the events of what I've seen through the awakened mind. But I don't want to just invade her mind. I want to ask her.
She accepts. She accepts. So what do you show her specifically?
I show her the good parts. I do not show me bonding with the blade and doing that stuff and Smokey pushing me into the bubble situation. But I show some significant events leading up, especially the Raphael and going against him, and these images flood their minds. The baby situation gets edited; it's not there. But the parade's all there. All the highlights.
The one that you helped in the cold with the wagon, saved the kids.
Exactly. The newer good stuff is also in there.
Okay, now that your minds are intertwined and you showed her the visuals, she clearly believes you guys are the saviors, and she's astonished you made it out of the hells. Every one of these tattoos was 16,000 gold pieces. Okay, now because you guys are the saviors, she will give them to you for 100.
And
that is a 99% discount.
Did you catch the spells that were attached to the tattoos, Rykard? They were pretty good.
I heard the flight one. I'm gonna take a pass on that. Is there 2 more? How many did I?
Tattoo of Wings of Flight, tattoo of an ox for advantage to strength checks, and what was the other bonus to that? And you get 3 mirror images, which I don't know if that's relative.
Yeah. So next
you get
one.
3 tasks of mirror images.
Mark of the Ox. does that, and then Mark of the Deathwalker. A Stark skeletal hand over the heart. If reduced to 0 HP, the wearer instead drops to 1 HP and gains 50 temporary hit points.
Yeah, I'll take life too. Sekiro, Shadows died twice.
How much gold do you have?
Gold.
I got the... So you're saying it's 100...
Yes.
100 what? In my currency, is it 100 copper? So is that 25 silver?
He's good. He's good.
What's the exchange rate?
25 silver, 50 copper? Because I'll do that.
You
Good.
sound like Trump. You sound like Trump.
Let's make a
She
deal.
She wants 100 gold, but she will take every bag of currency you have for a fucking tattoo. But you'll have 0 coin after this.
If someone else would spot him 25, I'd spot him 25 if he owes me a favor.
For a second
Now we're
life.
talking. You guys argue over money. I'll be right back.
For a second
I will
life
spot
or
25
strength
if-
chest.
I wanted the strength one, but if you really want Sekiro, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. I already can do strength on a wild shape, but strength checks would have been cool. Like I said, no one in our group has got a high strength. Wait, do you, cleric? You might. I don't know.
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna
Yeah,
wait
mid
until the
zero.
next
No, I
area.
was asking about your strength.
I'm
my
saving
strength
for
is
the
lower.
jewelry.
Yeah, we're
Saving
all
it for the jewelry store. I am
Yeah.
going to go ham in the
I'd
jewelry
like
store.
a tattoo.
Because I need
Same.
some bling. I need some bling.
Which one are you thinking, Ranger?
Maybe the Deathwalker one. Just
Couple of
because it looks cool.
Sekiros. Couple of Sekiros. Anyone willing? I got 25. I can spare. I want to keep 25 gold for someone else. So anyone else want to do someone else a favor?
Well, she'll take all the
Can we-
money for the.
What if we bring it
tattoo.
down? What if we bring it down
Like
75?
3 for 2.
Yeah. Two, like we get 2 half price, like half. Yeah.
Just for
Get
you.
buy one, get another half
Just
price.
for you,
She
saviors.
should do a buy one, get one free.
So
we're the
150
saviors.
or 100. 150 or 100.
Wait a
for-
minute. This deal's getting worse and worse.
It was 100 each. What? How much for 2? If 2 of the party want to, we still have to give people money.
One,
but-
because you're the saviors and she actually got a visual of your fucking deeds, she will take 150 for 3. And that is such a
3.
discount. She's giving it away.
150
3.
for 3.
Yeah.
We were just after 2. We were just after 2.
Oh.
Nobody else wants a second life?
I wanted the ox, but I don't want to spend so much
And then
money. If
you
we can
get
get a
the
little cheaper
ox.
than 150. If we can get a little cheaper than 150, because I already listen. You have 50. Neris has 50. You guys go bankrupt, and I offer 25. That's 125. Does that cover 2? Does
Yes.
125 gold cover 2?
Yes. Deal.
Yous both owe me a favor.
What kind of favor?
I don't know, but any of my forms can ask it.
Thank you, Smokey. And I scratched behind his ears. And then proceed to get the tattoo. I'd also request that, you tattoo Zariel's name on my arm because
Oh my, what?
she was a part of me. It's part of my life,
It's
my
like-
story.
That's
It's gonna be a
toxic, bro.
broken heart.
Yeah.
Fucking Ontario right under her, bro.
Which tattoo are you getting?
You're
The
supposed to get
Deathwalker.
Okay,
Okay.
so mark
Did
this
you say
down.
it's over the heart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Oh.
dark skeletal hand that's tattooed over the heart. So you're gonna have to bust your boobie out, I think, for this one.
Yeah, so I've been stabbed in the heart, so I've got a huge gash
Scar.
on the
So
chest.
if anything, it's gonna be a skeleton over your scar.
Yeah,
A skeleton
Yeah,
hand
that's
on
gonna look
the.
pretty cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah, that would look cool. So if you have the mark of the
I'm
Deathwalker,
back.
make a note that a stark skeletal hand over the heart. That's what it looks like. And if reduced to 0 HP, the wearer instead drops to 1 HP and gains 50 temporary hit points. This is a permanent thing on your character. You're getting permanently tattooed with magic ink.
Is there a way to?
So,
And,
what was
David,
the
did you get-
decision? Who's gonna tie you?
Neris and Rykard.
Rykard.
Okay. And they got the same one, I think.
And they both have 50 silver and 50 copper left. I have 25 gold, 50 silver, 50 copper. Is that right? They lost all their gold. Did they keep their silvers and coppers?
If you
Yeah,
gave her
probably.
125
I
gold,
wanna contest that the moment I took off my shirt for the tattoo on my chest, the rippling 20 charisma body of Rykard, made her blush at least a little bit, and take the reduced price.
I'm the one with the gnarly scar and the fucked up boobies.
Well, we went from
Exactly. So
60,000
she's either
gold-
into this or that.
I get a discount.
Dude,
We went
she
from
could have a
60,000
fetish for
gold to
short.
62.
She could have a fetish for short people, dude.
I guess there's a benefit to being famous, huh?
All right, so you guys good now? You get your tattoo?
So she pulls out her needle. You guys sit in her chair, and surprisingly enough, she does it both at the same time, right over the same, both hands, ambidextrous as a motherfucker, and it's perfect on both of your chests, right over your hearts. And as she's pricking you, you can feel a magical sensation of the ink entering your skin, and it tingles a little bit, and it made Rykard's muscles ripple like an ocean wave. I thought you'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
So you got your tattoos. Like I said, make a note of what was it called again? The mark.
Can you
of
copy and paste the
Deathwalker
description? Or
tattoo.
did you guys both already take
I
it down?
put it in my notes on my D&D
Yeah,
thing.
got it.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest if you just don't know where to put it, do it on D&D Beyond. You could put it in the other section of your notes and just have it listed there. Yeah.
So
Is
after
this,
What does it do? Oh, cool.
does it just automatically like happen if we go to 0?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like a reaction to you hitting 0.
And so when it occurs, does the tattoo disappear and it's a one-time use, or is it always after a long rest type of situation?
You will have to find out, I guess.
Okay. Also, once my tattoo is done, what does the tattoo artist look like? Like, is she a suitable mate for Rykard as he's trying to repopulate the Moonblade family?
A woman of crystalline stillness whose skin is a moving tapestry of black
She didn't
ink.
even know you.
Yeah. Yeah, but now she's seen me with my shirt off.
So she's basically half naked and covered with tattoos. And as you approached, her tattoos were like writhing around her body a little bit. Like she's magically infused with all these tattoos as well. But she happens to run the joint.
So I say, after my tattoo, I've been in your mind. I could be in other places.
You could. Can you shapeshift into a woman? I'm a lesbian.
Damn it. Damn it.
What the?
Oh shit!
Couple levels higher, Rykard. Couple
I
levels
know
higher.
just the person for you.
I want to roll for deception.
I got boobies, I promise.
You can't look it between your legs, bro.
All right.
Are we heading to the next place?
Yeah, I'm done my shopping.
Are we saying thank you and?
Yeah, let's go to the next shop.
Yep, she hopes you likes her work, and she hopes that it saves the day for one of you someday.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
So, are you guys heading on to the Gilded Alembic, the high-end
Sure.
Arcana place?
What's a gilded alembic? You said
The
Yeah,
high
it's
end
just a
Arcana place.
jewel.
Yeah, it's just.
High-end Dark King place. Magic shop.
Someone else say it.
All right. Yeah, give me just a second.
Oh, I forgot to change my spells out at the long rest, so I'm just doing that now. That's fine,
Yeah,
right?
you should have done that, brah.
I know. I completely forgot. I got distracted. I'm doing it now. On the fly.
All right. Getting things situated here.
So many lesbian vendors in this world, eh?
Yeah, 20 charisma is useless.
Okay, the Gilded Olympic. As you approach, this is also not a full-fledged building that you're walking into. It is a giant, like tent-like covering over this thing. You can sense the magic from this area just approaching it. It thrums with a different vibration. For those of you that are okay, there's a as you approach, you see a small shopkeeper, Barnaby Bleak Thistle, a gnome in a brass-butted coat who obsessively polishes his glassware. He claims as you approach, "Ah, can I interest you in some bottled sunlight?" For those brave enough to drink it, that is. He's polishing bottles and talking shit as you're walking by. He sees that you all are interested.
What are they? Bottled sunlight.
It's magical properties in a bottle. He was trying to.
Oh, what are different?
It's snake
property
oil.
do?
It could be.
That's what I'm looking at it and coming to my conclusion. Listen,
What's he selling? What's he selling?
Yeah, that is
okay. Behind him on a shelf with a clear fucking label says legendary potion of invincibility. 62,500 GP. A thick shimmering gold liquid that looks like it would taste of ozone floating in a vial. There's another one that's on the shelf that has a resetted skull on a carafe, and it says "Raise Dead Service," 1,500 gold pieces.
Raise dead service.
Yeah, Raise Dead Service. Well, you've got a goddamn fucking raise the dead guy anyway here, or bring, like, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so Raise Dead Service. Let's see what else. The Siphon's Glass, 800 gold pieces. A handled mirror of polished obsidian that doesn't reflect light, but it seems to swallow it. If you had this in your possession, once per long rest, the user can target a creature within 30 feet. The target must succeed a DC 16 Constitution saving throw or take 4 D8 cold damage. Let's see.
How much is that one? Are they all extortionate?
Yeah, all of them are. But you're saying you're
Table talk. Why'd you give us 50 gold? What the fuck? What? You
I
gave
could
us
have let
all
Rykard
50.
have. I could have let Rykard have 1,000 gold and nobody have any other gold.
You gave us all 50, and now everything's 50k plus.
Listen,
like,
this guy
some of
is
the
a
god-tier
charlatan.
items, yes.
I don't need
You
to
haven't
use
been to the
awakened
regular
mind.
shop? Do you want some fleece? Do you want fucking some incense?
Bro, listen, if we want something from every vendor, we're about to rob this city blind. That's all I'm thinking.
I'm
That's
not
all
robbing
thinking.
this guy. He's a charlatan. I don't want any of his wares. He doesn't look
Or he's
like
got
any
a
of his...
portion of invincibility.
That's a lie! He's lying!
How do you know?
I don't
do you
need to use
know?
awakened mind to discern that.
Find out. Do it.
I know. I look at him up and down and I say, "You, sir, are a liar."
try, huh? No.
Ask him to demonstrate.
I'm going to move on.
Thank you, Gementa. Thank you, Gementa. A brilliant
Ask him to
idea.
demonstrate.
Oh, I would like to see that. Before we spend all our money on the potion of invincibility, you, sir, must have tasted from the suckle fruits of your supply.
So you want him to drink his fucking shit he was trying to sell you?
And cut off your arm. Or show me some sort of display of invincibility. And I will believe all your other wares are true.
That is too expensive for me to drink, but I'll drink this if you would like. The sun, it's the bottled sun.
No, man, he's trying to change it. He's trying to change it.
Why is he gonna drink his own bottle of shit that costs 16 grand, dude? Or 62 grand?
We may circle back.
Dude,
No,
you just get a,
This
just
guy
a
is a
little- just
liar.
little taste.
There is no such thing as a potion of invincibility.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. Then there is no hierarchy. Then we
RPGs,
should
yeah.
steal that. We should steal that. Because
Yeah, we'll move on.
it's
for
not
now.
even worth stealing because he's lying.
All right. Bad impression with his vendor.
Yeah, all right. So you guys are moving on. You don't want to buy from this guy. Okay.
If somebody would like to
Moving
buy
on.
something, by all means.
I don't really care
You can do an
about
insight
this
check.
guy.
Did Phoenix, did you say you want to do an insight to tell if he's
Okay, here's something that is cost effective. 10 gold. This is the only thing you might be interested in that you can afford and that's worth it. Fucking
portion of healing? Portion
You
of
get nothing.
speed?
you get nothing then.
Portion of
How's
speed?
that?
Portion of speed.
Listen, no. Brimstone bound oil. Fucking it is 20 gold pieces, a thick
You're
viscous red oil that smells intensely of Raphael's signature scent brimstones and cherry blossoms. Effect: when applied to a weapon, it takes 1 minute to apply. It deals an extra 1d10 fire damage for an hour.
Okay.
I want
will.
it.
You what?
I don't want it.
You
No,
don't-
well, we'll circle back and buy it real quick if I don't spend my money elsewhere. Unless someone else wants it.
I'm not coming back here. We're here and then we're
Ah.
gone. That's the price of this shopping. It's you either buy it or we move on to the next store.
Okay. Well,
Why did you move on?
I think somebody's maybe try some sleight of hand. I don't know what's happening in the background. Maybe you guys should discuss before moving on.
You guys
there's some
want-
shit. Dude, there's some fuckery going on, dude. I'd be cautious.
If I turned into a rat, how many potions could I grab with my tail? 2. One with my tail, one with my teeth.
One.
One
Well,
with my tail, one with my teeth.
Before you enact that, why don't we have Gementa do a performance to distract the vendor if you're going to try to steal something, which I assume is going to be fake, so I'm not going to participate in.
He's gay, so Rudex, you're the one
Yeah.
to.
I don't
I just think
want I don't want my reputation tarnished.
I just think there's it's probably not worth it for now. Let's see if there's anything
I don't
else.
want my
If-
reputation tarnished. He's like, I'm a savior. Fuck you, Rykard.
If we wanted to steal or if we wanted to buy or whatever we do, we can come back and do it in like a 30-second. We'll go grab that. But let's go move on. See what's interesting.
Right, you make your way over to another stall set in, but this time it's set into an actual shop. There's no doorway. It's an open archway, but it's made of stone. And inside, it's called, the sign outside says the Smoldering Anvil. And in small parentheses, it says exotic materials. As you approach, the shopkeeper, Cruel the Unending, a Dwagar with a beard of charred iron. He works only by the light of a single ever-burning forge fire, crafting gear that defies the night. He is heavily working, pounding on steel.
Okay.
And as you walk in, he greets you. "Aye, need some fine steel, do ya? Repairs, maybe?" Or maybe you're just here to keep warm. What is it? And he goes back to smashing the fucking
Hey,
piece of
can you
steel.
can you upgrade my armor so I can get my AC up?
I don't think your specific AC works that way. Does it, David?
Bards have
Because we
light
made
armor.
we made like allowances for the infernal armor. You're wearing infernal armor though.
Let me double check. No, bards wear light armor. It's got the infernal buff built in, but bards don't wear cloth like a monk. They wear light armor, so they can not usually have a higher AC unless it's a buffed armor. They're intentionally squishy. They're a bard. They can't wear like plate unless they take a feat and build into it. So if this Dwegar had the magical capacity, he could maybe buff it by like a +1 AC or something like that, and give the bard a bit more. And I wanted to ask as well, and I don't know if this could come into the deal. I'm kind of done with my armor. I don't need fire protection, and sure it buffs my animals, but my animals are. Don't want to say it, they're already buff already. But what would you give me for my armor if I was to want to trade it or sell it?
Oh,
It's a powerful piece from the Hells itself.
That's a fine piece. Take it off for me to get a better look at it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
All right,
I'm a druid. I'm okay going naked. Yeah.
You take it off, and he looks at it real hard, and he goes, He goes, not only is this infernal iron, look at the marks. What the fuck
This
was that
armor
guy's
shaped
name? What the fuck was that guy's name?
He was a great guy. That's what I remember.
No.
Oh, the fudge. What was he called?
The blacksmith.
Yeah, from Avernus. That made you the Korak. Ah, these marks are from Korak's forge. This is almost priceless. I'll give you 1,000 gold for it, but it's mine, and you shall never come back for it.
1,000 gold.
1,000's a little low for a priceless item like this, don't you think, Dwegar?
Piss off, I'm busy. He turns back around and starts smashing on his steel.
2,000 gold, and you have something from Avernus itself. What do you say?
I'll pass.
Come on, charisma check me. Come on.
All right, if you want to try to get 1,500, maybe split the difference.
I said 2,000. Okay, 50. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, it's splitting the difference. That's how negotiations work.
Persuasion or straight charisma? It's up to you.
You probably have better charisma, so the other.
Persuasion's better, actually.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. They're equal. Doesn't matter.
I can't wait till you drink your potion of invincibility.
This is no show, bro. I'm getting us rich, bitch. All right.
I'm so glad you're losing that armor, bro.
19.
All right, bro. He offers you up. That there is a fine deal, boy. Then he fucking shakes your hand and he gives you 1,500 gold.
And know that any druid or other shape changer who comes to see you will especially be suited to that armor.
We don't get many tree huggers here.
Have it your way, Dwegar.
Dwagars aren't so nice. They're pleasant.
Yeah, I don't like him either, bro. He's an underdweller. He doesn't even know what fucking life is. Yeah, he's a mushroom eater. Yeah, well.
Does this mean I don't have to pay you back?
I have got so much money now, we can buy some things.
So I don't need to pay you back, right?
You owe me a favor, Neris.
Yeah.
You don't owe me
look
money,
at this
but you owe
rich
me
bastard.
a favor. I have got 1525 gold. You're welcome, party. I am a generous man with it. I'm not even that materialistic, so let's see what we can get.
Okay, so David made a bunch of fucking money.
And Gementa. Sorry, I butted in.
Go ahead.
Gementa was speaking to the...
I didn't say anything.
Korak. You wanted a buff. You wanted
this
a
guy's
fucking
name
AC
isn't
buff.
Korak. Korak.
No,
yeah.
The blacksmith, the Dwegar. Yeah, I butted in, but you wanted an AC
I
buff,
want my
right?
armor buffed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Is it gonna cost 1,500 gold?
No, No,
Don't fuck
No,
me.
for
Don't
25 gold, for 25 gold, he will hook you up. But when we change it, I don't want it to be infernal iron or like heavy shit. We should make it light armor
It's
for
still
you,
light. It's
give
still
you the
light.
buff. You know what I'm saying? And we won't take away the fire resistance either because it's supposed to be Avernian. You know what I mean? We'll say that he made you a cloak or whatever or studded leather instead of fucking iron that fucking your character can't
Why
actually
don't you?
wear.
Wait, it's already just leather armor. Why don't you say it's studded leather? Like he had
There you go.
some.
There you
Yeah.
go. Change it to studded. That'll get you another one.
And if it doesn't automatically, you can build it up. But for law's sake.
Yep, but mark down that you're 25 gold pieces light for that. Or David's paying. I don't know. He's the rich man.
So
now.
wait, what did I get? What's the buff?
A +1.
So I'll get +3 in total.
Yeah. Yeah, his current AC gives him a +2
No, I have
SPG.
plus. I don't want it.
What?
I thought it would
25
raise
gold.
his AC by 1, not a
Yeah,
plus.
well, yeah.
It would just raise his
So
AC.
so the way armor works, it's you already have a base AC because of your dexterity and because of your class, and then
Correct.
armor has its own AC plus that it will add on top of your AC. So light armor, leather armor, which he's currently wearing, adds a +2 to AC. What Gementa is saying is so it will turn into a +3 to AC. That's what he's asking to clarify. And that's a yes, yeah. It'll be a +3 to AC instead of a +2 to AC. But Gementa doesn't want it because it's not enough.
All right. So no deal. The Dwagar turns around and goes back to his thing. Now, the other things that he's got Infernal Steel, which you don't want or need. You just sold him better Infernal Steel than he's got. And he's also got Plague Wood, timber harvested from the petrified forests of the north. Harder than iron, but lighter than oak. Ideal for shields and bows. But yeah, I'm sure you probably aren't in the market for that. Neri says a really nice bow, and
what's it do to bows?
It's wood that is harder than iron but lighter than oak, ideal for shields and bows. But during the making process, the wood bleeds a black resin that stains hands for weeks.
No, so it's not like it can be added to her current bow.
It's just a special material.
All right. Thanks for the trade, blacksmith.
Anytime.
We're moving on.
Hell of a deal. You richy bitch. You were worried about money too. Look at that.
Yeah. Listen, the druid's not materialistic, but he realized that we're here to get some utilities, and we're a little short. So I got rid of my animal AC buff, which I'm sure you'll appreciate after we've just rebuilt the monk anyway.
What do you mean you rebuilt the monk?
Yesterday me
I
and
might
SPG
come
helped
back to
Ray
the
rebuild his
blacksmith.
character.
Oh.
Okay, you
Well,
guys
get
are
back home.
exploring. You guys are open to explore the city, so you can come back to it at any point.
Can we just give it to Gementa and I'll pay? Costs me nothing, and I feel like I kind of owe her.
If you want to be the good druid, do that.
Yeah, give yourself a +1 AC, sis. 25 gold.
Right.
All right, moving
Oh,
on.
thank you, brother. It's me. Step bro.
Big sis Cecily. Where's next?
Okay.
It was.
So as you guys are wandering around the bazaar as a group, you come upon the Velvet Needle. It is not set in a regular building. It is a tent popped up like an awning or whatever, and it's held up by poles. You guys enter in, and Madame Valerius greets you and does a slight bow. A woman of elegant, elongated features who views clothing as armor for the soul. She is never without a measuring tape made of silver silk. She is truly, truly a tailor. So as you come in, she greets you. Welcome. How may I help you?
I need a
What do you have for sale?
top down new suit, robes, all the finest threads you can get, and
A
put it on
golden
my
cloak
man.
for the Lord.
Put
A
it on my
golden
man Smokey's tab over here. He's the rich guy.
Me.
No, sorry, Nads, you go.
No, I just want to see what they have to offer.
Oh, we have many things that we can do for you. Maybe you would like a hidden pocket sewn into your clothing.
The hidden pocket. What would that do?
Have you played pocket pool? No. So a hidden pocket into your clothing.
What the fuck?
The use of a hidden pocket. Items inside are invisible to detect magic and mundane searches. So if you can fit it in that pocket, it can't be magically searched or detected. The side effect of having this pocket, though, is small items and coins and rings have a 5% chance of vanishing for 24 hours into the pocket fold. Because it's a
Vanishing.
pocket. You can lose your own item for up to 24 hours.
That's hilarious.
No, I'm good.
That's hilarious.
All right.
The monk's already got something like that built in.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
his
it's up
butt.
his ass.
He explains that for a nominal fee, she can set gems inside of clothing and in brooches and things of that. She describes in detail that she used sun-forged wire to ensure that the gem never rattles or falls off.
That's okay, Jula. I didn't think you'd have anything of use to me. Clothing wise, I'm not much for one beyond the loincloth. I actually just sold my armor to the blacksmith, if you know him. The little Dwegar over there. But you see this crown upon my head? It's quite a fancy one, but I think it could be even nicer if it was set upon with a couple of these gilded jewels.
Ooh. For
And
a
DM,
hundred
that could maybe make a charisma buff improved.
for 100 gold, I could hang the most precious of jewels all around the crown.
That would be tempting. Can
Yeah,
DM? So can I? I wanted a persuasion advantage, and you gave me intimidation. Would that swap this helm from being an intimidatory helm to a persuasion one because it's gilded and whatnot? So
No,
I
the
could
only
have advantage to persuasion checks instead
no.
of intimidation.
You could sell that crown for a lot of money.
I'm not selling it. I want my charisma buff.
Well, there you go.
So it just makes
Hold
it
on, hold on,
really valuable.
It's
hold
gonna
on.
make it.
Really
What if,
valuable.
hold on,
It's gonna make
hold
it
on.
look
What
gaudy.
hold on. What
Peacock.
if I purchase some? Hold on. What if I purchase something with Smokey? Maybe you can work something out.
I'm asking the DM for buffs, and he said the crown's buffed enough. So I hear ya. I hear ya, bro.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. If I get any benefit, it's that if I one day sell the crown, it's worth a lot of gold. But okay, yeah,
Uh,
I'm good.
I'm I'm looking for a special ring. Do you have any rings?
Oh,
He's looking for a
Uh,
cock ring.
Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
am. With
she
some
shows
jewels on
you. She shows you a collection of rings. Some magical, some not. But what catches your eye is a
it.
clockwork
Yes.
adrenal, a brass
Okay.
needle attached to a ticking pressurized reservoir of pressurized quicksilver. It's an injection. As a bonus action, the user injects the fluid. For 1 minute, they gain the effects of the haste spell without requiring concentration. Their movements become blurrily precise, accompanied by a faint ticking sound from their chest.
and if you want to know, Ray,
And
the haste spell means you got to take 2 actions every turn. And he said it lasts a minute, so that would be for 10 turns. You get 2 actions.
how much is this?
The clockwork adrenal is 200 gold.
What?
Shit's pricey, man, especially if it's powerful.
So what does she have
Well,
that we can actually get for the party? So there's a clockwork adrenal, there's a hidden pocket. Anything else of interest? Just to go over it all.
Uh, uh, let's see. A vial. You'll like this one, Smokey. Brimstone breath, but it is also 200 gold pieces. A vial of swirling red smoke that smells intensely of cherry blossoms and sulfur. Use: the user uncorks the vial and inhales the fumes. On their next turn, they can exhale a 30-foot cone of hellfire. 8d6 fire damage. DC 16 dex for half. That's 200 gold for brimstone breath.
So
That's
those are the three
crazy.
things that she could sell us.
8.
3 things that she can
Dude,
sell us, right? Or is
Yeah.
there more?
That's
Okay,
what I've
3. And pocket was what was it? 200 for everything. How much was the pocket? That was cheaper, wasn't it?
yeah,
hidden
that,
pocket.
literally, dude, that is 5 gold pieces for a secret pocket.
I thought Rykard might be interested, but if he's not, I kind of want a secret pocket in my loincloth.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
at,
I'll take a secret.
Sadly, it's always empty, my friend.
I'll take a secret pocket. Smokey, can
I thought you
you
might.
can
He's gonna
cover
lose
a
his dick
secret
for
pocket?
24
5
hours,
gold.
bro.
It's 5 gold. If you want
I
something
thought I
else, you
spent
can
all
only
my
do that.
gold on the
You've
tattoo.
got, oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
So I need you
Okay.
to cover. You got 1,500
Yeah, I
gold.
do.
Are you kidding me,
Not
Bear?
anymore, I don't. Okay. Does anyone want the other things?
Nope,
It was
I'm
a
out,
one-shot dragon's breath, and the other one was it was a ring that had an injection of haste, right?
An adrenal, clockwork adrenal. Yeah.
Was it a ring? I pictured it as a ring.
Yeah, but it'll inject him.
It injects haste. Okay. Bonus action or free cast. Not like it matters.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, yeah.
So he'll squeeze his fist, activate the ring, and then he'll have haste if he gets it. That one was 200 gold. The 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 brimstone breath was 200 gold too, I believe. The pockets are 5 GP, 5 gold pieces.
Does anyone else want a pocket? I mean, you all can
There's-
afford them except Veneris.
There's one other thing that's 100 gold. A small tin of dried petals that pulse with a faint green light can be used to stabilize a dying creature or clear the frightened or charmed condition instantly.
Sold.
Deduct your money. That's 100.
If I bought all 3,
Right.
lady, what deal are you giving me? Because all
Right.
together,
Okay.
it's
We will
500.
do the
505.
We will do the haggle. Give me just 1 second. But mark down what you are buying, who's getting it, and
Everything.
make sure they have a record of it.
Do you have a copy and paste for the descriptions just in the chat?
I will. Give me just a second.
Yeah, yeah. Great. Does anyone want these? I'm gonna buy them because they seem really useful, but I don't need them on my person. Does anyone really want any of these items?
Oh, I want the
No.
haste. Is the haste a one-time
want the
thing,
haste?
or is it?
One-time use, I think.
I mean,
it
it's
was
still
like
extremely useful.
it's extremely useful. Double actions for a minute. That's a whole fight. You get double actions. So,
Yeah.
and then the other one
That'll
was
be
an
good for
insanely powerful
damage.
fire breath cone.
Yeah,
that suit anyone
I'm
much?
fine without that. I do enough damage. That's a massive damage output, though.
It's massive
I
damage.
just
It could
wouldn't-
be useful to have.
I
yeah.
wouldn't want to take up all the money I don't have. So
I'm spending. I'm getting everything. You can have the ring if you want it, Rykard.
yeah, I'll take the ring if you're offering, but I don't want to take any more than that.
Yep. I'm buying everything. It's 505 is its total cost. But lady, I am buying all of your beautiful magical items. So what can you do me for them?
Let me think.
You did.
Here. What's the total amount? If you paid it-
505.
505. She will take 385 if anytime anyone notices any of the items that you purchased from her, you send them to her to purchase more. Be her advertising.
You want advertising? Give me around 350. I don't want to go broke in this market before we go anywhere.
He'll write it in the sky right now for you.
I'll write it in the.
Ooh.
Do you know
Oh
what?
shit! All right, dude.
200 gold, 250 gold, 250 gold, and I will write it in the sky. What's your shop called,
Yep.
lady? What's your shop called, lady?
The Velvet Needle.
Velvet needle. Okay. How do I do
Can
this
you
again?
can you put an arrow that points to the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's in
The
the, it's in the
cloud is
sky.
floating right above the shop.
Where's my sky right? I don't have to roll anything. I literally just have to activate it. So, 250 gold coins.
That is a deal. She so describe what you write in the sky for her, the Velvet Needle.
I'm only meant to write 10 words. I get 10 words.
Best shop in town, Velvet Needle.
Sorry, were you waiting on me, David? What was that?
No, I'm just saying I only get 10 words. I'm trying to think of something clever, but I can't. I don't know. The Velvet Needle's the best. Visit the Velvet Needle today. Visit the Velvet Needle today, and an arrow pointing right down.
You should do like legendary party shops at Velvet Needle
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Neris.
Ooh.
I hadn't cast it yet.
with a little arrow and a smiley
Legendary
face.
party visit.
Sky right.
Smiley face.
I
Bro.
start manipulating and twisting and creating clouds, and it says exactly what Neris just said. The legendary party shops at the Velvet Needle.
The clouds flurry and then they settle into the letters and a smiley face and an arrow. And it says, the legendary party shops at the Velvet Needle with an arrow. And as soon as you are done, her stand gets like a bunch of people show up and they start praising you guys. And then they start looking at the items. And this lady is smiling from ear to ear. You've made her day.
I didn't even
And
hand
you-
over the 250 gold yet.
Yeah, but she wants her money. She does.
I'll
Not
take
that
a
happy.
free pocket. I'll take a free pocket for the copywriting.
Okay, yeah, she adds in for another free pocket, right? Right? 2 free, yeah.
Takes her
Okay.
second, but she professionally sews in a hidden pocket. Just make sure you
Yeah.
make a note of it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. We're loaded. Let's move on to the next thing, see what else we can get. And I am marking off 250 coins.
I'm looking for somewhere I can
Might have
buy
sold
a
my armor.
staff.
Bro, were we
Is
meant
there
to
a
buy
place I can
anything?
buy a staff?
No, I didn't. It's up to you. I don't fucking care. Some of these things might help in the next couple sessions, but maybe they won't. I don't know.
250 brings me down to
If
12.
next session we get robbed.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't expect you to get 1,500 gold fucking coins, bro. But there we go. You separated yourself from your armor.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Let's see what else we can get. Where's next?
What's the next shop?
What's
The
that?
Dragon's Gullet food. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah. So as you guys are wandering around, you pass the Velvet Needle. They're getting swamped with new customers. Very, very, very happy. You approach an actual very tall old building, but it is immaculate. It screams pompous peacock as you walk up to the building. There is reliefs everywhere. This is one of the buildings in the town that looks like $1 million. The Dragon's Gullet, and right underneath it, in strong parentheses, noble dining.
Dining.
There is a door.
Nice.
This is a building. This is a building. So you're standing out front of the building and you read the sign.
Yeah,
The guy
so
only interested in this building is turning into a rat and ruining its reputation a little.
On the side, there's there's a placard sitting there with the thing. Dragon steak, 5 gold pieces. Cuts of meat marinated in exotic salts and seared at extreme heat. Limited availability. If you eat it, it provides 10 fire resistance for an hour. Doesn't matter, it's food. But taste of cedar smoke and a hint of ancient pride. I think that's right up Rykard's alley. Then they've got Sahuagin caviar. Fucking 3 gold. Vibrant blue roe served on crackers of black rye. Grants telepathy for 30 feet for 10 minutes. Side effect, though, causes ringing in the ears, disadvantage on perception checks involving hearing for an hour. And then drinks without any buff. There's drinks without buffs, and there's other food. But those are the ones that stand out. Dragon steak, the Sahuagin caviar, and some drinks and stuff.
How well does the caviar travel? Does it eat to like take it on the
You'd
road
have
with
to
me?
you would have to go
caviar.
in and ask the chef.
Doesn't travel.
Does it travel well?
I don't think you guys can get in. I mean, Smokey, you want to hand me $5?
Yeah, I'm making a joke, but I actually have no interest in this place. I saw a hoity-toity restaurant where everyone's well fed, and I look out into the street and see if there's anyone homeless nearby. I have an ability to create small amounts of food with a level 1 spell slot, and I'm seeing if there's anyone who is not in the same boat.
You turn your back to the establishment, you're no longer interested. But as you scan around, not only do you not find any homeless, you find nobody suffering. Nobody.
Awesome.
It is a celebratory. Everybody is in celebratory spirits.
Yeah. All right. Moonblade, any interest in stopping for a steak?
I don't
Caviar
got money.
sounds interesting.
I don't got money. So it's not, it's too rich for me. As much as I'd like to go in and see my people, I can't buy anything. So
It's not your people anymore. You're poor.
exactly.
All right, I'm ready to
Use
move
it right
on.
now, but I'm
I
gonna
need
toss a
something
sack of 50
interesting
gold
from me.
pieces at Neris and Rykard, so their pockets.
Boom! Thanks, Smokey, and I barge in. The rest of the party waits for a while. I go in, order myself a dragon steak with some caviar, and I'm eating it up. Obviously, nobility gets in, so yeah, I'm eating the food.
Okay, so as you enter in, you see a giant chef behind this this cooking area. The chef's name is Gastron, the Ghoulish, a mountain of a man who claims to have cooked for every archduke in the hells. He treats every meal as a grand theatrical performance. So when you order the dragon steak, he regales you with a bullshit story of feeding Asmodeus at a vast banquet that you know is complete and utter bullshit, but you are very happy to be amongst your peers of noble blood. So you allow him to spin his bullshit tale as he whips up a fabulous steak, and with a performance like a theater, he whoops these materials together, he fries it really nice, and then he almost dances to the table as he sets it down in front of you to enjoy.
Nice. Well,
Hey, Rykard,
No one
look,
looks
this
like
guy's
Gaston. You got it,
bullshitter
bro.
like you.
That's so funny, David.
Hey, it's my people. I cheers
Yeah,
to him.
exactly.
There it is, Phoenix. Oh,
Hey, me
when
and
I was
Asmodeus.
4 dozen eggs.
I tell the chef that, I know Asmodeus as well, and I flash him the mark of Asmodeus, and then give him a wink and eat the food.
He is in shock of you providing that mark, and he calls the guards to attack. No, I'm just kidding.
So I eat till I'm full, and then since I'm alone, I don't want to leave my party out too long. I cut up some scraps, I put them in a napkin, and I'm like, oh, Smokey will like these scraps.
It's all like the bits of fat and gristle.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, moving on to the general goods, I think.
Yeah.
And everyone was looking outside because we didn't look fancy enough. Is that right?
Is there
I
like
wasn't interested
something like
anyway.
I can buy a new staff or something like that?
Yeah, the cleric's interested in some type of magical stuff or something.
Well, right
DM.
now I only have a shield and a mace. If I can exchange that for a staff that will help me as a healer, I'll be interested.
You have to have a stat. I'm not following exactly. What are we saying?
He's asking for his own personal fan service, and he's asking if there's any chance somewhere in this street there may be a staff that buffs his healing capacity or ability in some way.
How long
shape, or
does
form.
the staff have to be? How long does the staff have to be?
Just my height, that's I guess. Like it's like a
my
two-handed
God,
staff.
Ray.
He's like, it needs to be proportionate to my body, Ray. That's what he's thinking.
Ray thinks his penis is a staff.
Yes,
Ray,
you
go
could
play with
swap
your
out.
horse.
You could swap out your mace for a staff. But if you look, I believe the mace does way more damage than a staff will.
I know, but I'm looking for something that will give some bonus ability for healing and stuff like that. But all good. We'll go to the next store. We'll check.
I think we're
Or-
still going to be in Scornable next session if we maybe could stumble into a staff store another
Yep.
point.
It'll
And
be
SPG, I'm actually sending you. Was that SP? Yeah, I just sent you something already built into D&D that might apply to what Nads is looking for. Just built in.
Yeah.
You see that?
No, it's totally doable, man.
Yeah.
I'm just not ready for it at the second.
Yeah.
But yeah, that works good. All right. So you guys are off to where the
General
hell?
goods. Was there anything worth pointing out at general goods?
I mean, possibly, man. It's general goods. If you're not interested in general goods, you're not going to be interested in what they got. But
I've got so much money and I'm not attached to it. I just want to see what we can grab for the group. But I am
Healing
also aware that
items,
this is a
probably.
long session.
okay, you approach the Hollow Market, is what it's called. It's in the I forget what the hell I called it. It's in the trading area. You approach. It is not a shop. It is another fucking tent with poles holding it up. It's called you look at the sign and it says the Hollow Market, Everyday Essentials. As you approach, the shopkeeper, Mama Mero, looks at you and asks, "Oh, welcome. What can I help you find today?" She's a kindly old halfling selling bread and gear. She always gives a lucky copper coin to travelers heading out into the cold. But you're coming in from the cold, so she ain't giving you shit. Just letting you know.
So she's no use to us. Lovely to see you, lady.
Not really. So what she's selling is she's got sun-baked hearth bread, which you could go get for free down the street from the people giving it away, but she's selling it. Let's see. Lard tallow candles. They burn with a steady, unblinking green flame that pierces through magical static. Let's see. Waxed canvas. Wax canvas gear wrap, a heavy-duty stiff cloth treated with rendered resin and jasmine oil used to protect bedrolls and packs. Cold-tempered iron pittons, rugged spikes for climbing, for securing doors, stamped with a small unofficial sigil. Let's see what else. What do we got here? Meat stick, 3 coppers. But it is not good meat. If you investigate, it's probably rat. Just letting you know.
That's rotten.
Would
No
Smokey
perception
eat
check
it?
needed. It's probably
would
rats.
Smokey eat it? Would Smokey eat it?
You said a door lock stacked wall climber. The pinion thing. What?
Iron pittons, rugged spikes for climbing or securing doors, stamped with a small unofficial marrow. 5 gold pieces apiece. You need 2 of them to say secure a door.
4 of them. I'm taking 4. I'm marking it down.
Okay, take your money. She sells them to you, and she's happy to give it. There's a violet tinderbox, 5 silvers, a standard tinderbox, but the flint produces a distinct purple spark. Effect: the flame is bright, produces no smoke, making it ideal for lighting fires in secret camps.
How much?
5 silver.
Oh, I mean, anyone can afford that.
He's
Easy though.
buying
And
everything.
besides candle, rope, and other sundries that are totally mundane, those are the things that stand out the most.
Oh, there was one other thing you said that sounded useful, and I can't remember what it was. Fuck. Did anything stand out to any of you guys? Was it the one before the pittance? What was the thing before the pittance?
The tallow candles, they kind of sucked.
Yeah, it was those, but it was just like maybe seeing in darkness because we were going down somewhere. For anyone who didn't have dark vision.
Yep, and then she's
But-
also trying to sell bread that other bakers are giving away. So
Yeah, okay.
that's a pretty good deal.
I bought a stealth campfire lighter, and I bought the 4 iron pittance.
All right, please make a note of these things
I'll
and
do that.
remember you have them.
Yep.
So, like, if you would have used that in the first night camp, you guys probably would have evaded
Might not have-
Kestra
yeah.
and those raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Oh fuck it! I'm buying all 10. I'm buying. Does she have a bunch of them?
A bunch of what? Sorry.
The stealth campfire lighters. She doesn't have like one, right? She's got this as stock.
Yeah, she's got like 10 of them.
Yeah. Okay. I just bought all 10.
Okay, well, mark it all down. And they're
Yeah, I
one
did, yeah,
use. They're one use, by the way.
Yeah. Single. That's why I bought 10. Yeah.
Good thinking.
Anything else at anyone else's stalls?
No.
I'm good, Smokey. Thank you, though.
No, I said like to the DM. Anything else at anyone else's stalls? Because I don't think we're interested. Anything else?
Oh yeah, that's it for the shops and sundries.
Let's get to. Is it the Zenith? Is it the Zenith?
Is
It's
it
the bakery.
No, wait.
The bakers.
Wait, before we leave, I get Neres and Tidal to follow me to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Okay.
And while we're there, I asked the blacksmith to upgrade their armor as well for 25 each.
Oh.
Right on.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Very
My
good.
sister pickpocket me at some point or something.
Okay,
So what the upgrade does?
spend your money and mark it down and make sure you change what's required. I didn't
Yeah,
think
so
we were gonna do that.
that's all my money then.
Oh, you paying for us? Well, thank you.
Yeah, so
What are we looking at?
What does
Smokey
it do?
gave me 50, so I can pay for myself.
Yeah, I got money too. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's giving act of kindness. Act of
Your
kindness.
plus 2 AC armor is now 3 AC. Oh, okay. Nice. Do I need to customize? Where is it?
Okay, after the blacksmith, I assume you're gonna try to go hunt down the Nightshade place.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Unless anyone else wants to linger and do something. But let's get to some juice.
I don't know how to modify the armor.
Yeah, I'm not actually quite sure if you can just add a +1 to armor. I think after session, you'll probably just like for now, just remember because we're probably not going to fight anywhere. But after
Well, to
session,
be
let's
fair-
look for an
yeah,
armor with a
I managed to do
fair,
it, but I can set the pie.
Listen, to be fair, your sheet doesn't even fucking necessarily matter. Mark it on Owlbear on your character. That way you know it's 17 or it's one more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Like we can fix the character sheet later, but if we're not doing combat, but if we were on Owlbear, you can just change your AC right on that thing. So,
But for now, it don't matter, right? It's just
yeah, it don't matter.
food for the future.
We're almost done. So
Oh, you change it.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
dude,
much,
because I got my
Mentor.
wife here. She is begging for the penis,
Thanks,
so I gotta hurry up
Gementa.
and get off soon.
wow.
I'm sure she is, Ray. I'm sure she is.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. I can override here.
At least it's on her mind, Ray, you know?
Dude, she's banging on the door, dude.
Oh, that's not for that, bro. She needs the garbage taken out. I'm just letting you know.
Do the dishes.
Shut up.
So you gonna take this to the curb or what?
Actually, dude, it's doing the dishes. So whatever. Whoever said that, fuck you.
All right, Nightshade. We're heading off to the Nightshade.
All
Dietrich's not
right.
said anything all day. He's been quiet.
Dude, I've got all my, just so you guys know, I didn't spend anything. I have all my money. So if anybody needs a loan, I will loan you, but I do want something later in return if you
Go
ever need money.
donate them to the monastery, monk.
What?
Oh.
Okay,
I'm not
you
that
guys
type of
leave.
monk.
You guys leave the smoldering anvil that was
Yes.
holding the exotic materials. You guys have gotten your secret pockets. You've gotten some stuff. You did not get the potion of invincibility.
We didn't
from
go
the
back and steal
from the
it.
from the
Oh.
snake salesman.
Yeah, that's right, dude. Can we kill a vendor and run out?
I
mean, I'm not
very
gonna
on
say
brand.
no, but there's gonna be consequences and repercussions.
We could have all that money we spent. We could have killed somebody, dude, and took their shit.
Bro, you're the monk.
Thank you.
Yeah, really
I
holy.
think this monk needs to take a vow of silence.
Why is the good
I'm a
side so
I'm a
crowded?
Trump monk. I'm a Trump monk.
Look at him. Look at him. We gave him some better stats, and he's like, "Let's fuck them all up. Let's fuck them all up."
The one time Jem had it early, man. The one time we're not even gonna fight. I'm so powerful. Yeah, you are, buddy. All right. So you guys are headed towards the Club Nightshade. Cutting through the center of the street is the morning procession of the Red Priests. They move in a long crimson line. Their silken robes sweeping polished cobblestones. They represent every faction: humans, half-orcs, tabaxis, moving
Wait.
with
Sorry. Rue got buffed and debuffed by his food. What was it?
Fire resistance,
Oh,
but
shit.
that's
He's got-
already gone
Yeah, he's got fire resistance for an
like
hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which
And
I
then it
already
was
have.
30 minutes of detect thoughts and
But
bringing
the
in his ears.
important bit is that it tasted of cedar, smoke, and a hint of ancient pride. The ancient pride is the delicious part. I'm sure.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, carry on with your.
Can you tell I figured Rykard would eat the steak? Could you tell?
Yeah.
He's not a
literally in the
vegetarian in D&D.
Right. All these illustrious people.
And a hint of ancient pride. I just want to say it again. Okay.
I love that, Jam.
All right. They represent every faction. Humans, half-orcs, tabaxis, moving with a strange gliding synchronization. They throw handfuls of sunbright flower petals into the air, their voices joined in chanting. The master provides the warmth, and the warmth is all we have. They pass. The crowd falls into step behind them, a rhythmic sweeping tide of devotion. They look healthy. Their skin is flushed with a perpetual tan. Their joy so total, it feels almost heavy or misplaced. Let's see. Okay. The golden sun of Scornoble has reached its zenith, casting no shadows in the bustling streets. The heat is now heavy, a physical presence, tasting of sweet jasmine and expensive oil. You have spent hours navigating the caravan city and the unyielding festival of the bazaar, and now your path leads you to the edge of the entertainment district, where the architecture takes on a dark, opulent edge.
Darkitecture.
The Club Nightshade doesn't simply open, it awakens. The building is a 3-story monolith of polished obsidian and dark purple heartwood, looking like a jagged obsidian shard thrust into the heart of the city. As you approach, the massive double doors forged from blackened silver and etched with intricate flowering nightshade vines begins to slowly, silently part. A wave of cool, violent tinted mist spills out into the cobblestones, smelling of crushed lavender and sharp metallic musk that makes the hair on your arms stand up. The crowd that has been lingering in the plaza, the tieflings in their shimmering silks, the elves with their unblinking eyes, surges forward with a sudden synchronized urgency. There is no shoving, no shouting. They simply flow. They flow toward the dark entrance like a river of silk and dry parchment. As you step, you guys follow the group? You guys are going into the doors?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
As you guys enter and step into the threshold, the world of the bazaar is instantly extinguished behind you. The interior of the Nightshade is a vertical labyrinth of shadows and neon green luminescence. The ceiling is lost in a swirling void of magical smoke where floating wisp lanterns drift like bioluminescent jellyfish, casting long, twitching shadows over the floor. The air is thick with the industrial thrum of the spire, but here it has been remixed into a deep rhythmic bass that you can feel in your very marrow. A rhythmic thump, 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 thump. That sounds less like music and more like a heavy industrial heartbeat. The patrons are everywhere. Their limbs are twisting in a fluid, haunting grace as they dance under the floating wisp lanterns. Their skin is flushed with a perpetual healthy tan, and their smiles are fixed in masks of wide, glossy joy. They move with an intense, focused energy. Yet as you pass a group of tieflings in their shimmering silks, you catch it again. The scent of jasmine is strong here, but for just a heartbeat, the air momentarily curdles, sulfur and the sweet, cloying scent of cherry blossoms. It is heavy and triumphant here. As you look out into the room, you see a brass shield stationed at the base of a central obsidian bar, its amber's eyes tracking the crowd with a cold, surgical precision. Beside it, a bartender with skin as pale as alabaster and eyes like dark glass is pouring shadow wine into crystalline flutes, the liquid smoking as it hits the air. Dijkstra stands behind you, his hands instinctively resting on the hilt of his sword, his good eye darting around the room with a look of profound military discomfort. I've been in a lot of dives from the gate to Elturil, Dijkstra says, barely audible over the thrumming bass. But this place feels less like a party, feels more like a hive. He jerks his chin towards the back of the club, where a massive floor-to-ceiling tapestry depicts a forest of bone-white trees under a purple moon. The master said the way down is behind that weave, Dijkstra mutters, his jaw set. I don't think we're going to just walk past the bouncer. Something tells me the Nightshade doesn't like uninvited guests in its cellars, or patrons destroying tapestries. You say anything else to him?
Oh, wait, we've got to get past the tapestry. Like, we've got to go through it.
Yeah. That's what he's saying.
I could abandon the whole group and Misty Step on the other side.
Oh, I can also Misty Step.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yep.
we'll see you later then, guys,
Yeah.
right?
Can you Misty Step to
Team
can you
Hold on, can I jump? Hold on, can I jump? Can I piggyback with one of you guys? Can one of you guys just piggyback me?
Oh my god.
I don't think the only way you're going through physical matter is to be ethereal. Misty Step isn't going to help you go through.
No,
a
you've
wall.
actually got to see the place that you're going. Yeah, the best we could do is get right up against the tapestry, and then we're ripping through it. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh goodness.
Buy that potion of invincibility, right?
So nobody says nothing to Dijkstra. He did point out where it's at.
So how are we gonna get there? You figured that much out? You were scoping this place out earlier, right?
Imagine if we don't draw attention to ourselves, it'll be fine. But if we destroy that tapestry, I'm sure they'll get angry.
And how are we getting through without destroying it?
I don't know. You're not even next to it yet.
How far away is it? Because it's inside. Are we outside the? No, we're inside the
in.
place, right?
You're inside.
It's in another. That's in like a VIP section.
So let me set the scene a little better for you. You flowed with the people that were going into the place, and you cut in line and you made your way in. You flowed inside. As you came in, you saw the tieflings, walked by them. You smelt cherry blossoms, and Dijkstra just nudged you and pointed towards the tapestry on the other side of the room and said what he did.
So it's just on the other side of the room, but going right up to it, it's kind of like it's going to be obvious. So we've got to do something.
It's recessed away from the bar, but you have to cross the room, go by the bar, and then go to be by the thing.
Well, then that's like natural, folks. Who wants a drink?
Okay, what are we doing now? Like, are we going?
We'll walk
towards
across the room.
Yeah,
To the bar.
let's go towards the bar.
I get us halfway there, so.
Okay, you move deeper into the club. You catch it again, the scent of jasmine. But as you pass another group of laughing tieflings, the air curdles again. Just for a heartbeat, the brimstone and cherry blossoms return.
I cast spell. Find traps.
Sharper and more triumphant than ever.
Find traps. 120-foot radius.
You find what?
I have a spell. Find traps. You sense any trap within range that's in line of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes any object or mechanism that was caused to create damage or other danger. Thus, the spell would sense the alarm or glyph of what? So I can sense fucky glyphs.
Okay.
I can sense magic.
The tapestry to you from all the way across the room was like shooting a flare gun off.
It's a trap.
It's magical.
It's magical.
Okay.
It's probably attracting people to the place.
Okay. You guys push through the throng of remaining people to get to the back of a darkened VIP alcove. Here, the massive floor-to-ceiling tapestry hangs like a heavy velvet shroud. Your breath catches in your throat. The bone forest of Avernus. The weave is an impossible masterpiece. It depicts the jagged, bone-white oaks and the blood-red sky of the very battlefield that became a graveyard you stood in 6 months ago. The detail is so precise you can almost see the bones and sinew making up its branches. As you shift your stance slightly, the image shifts, revealing different paths through the forest. The tapestry doesn't just hang, it is anchored. The silver threads are not merely woven, they are resonant. They hum in a perfect, agonizing harmony with the club's bass, subsonic pulse. And that is where we're going to leave it today, I think. Yeah. Right here.
I have no idea what we're going to do with it, but okay. Great. Awesome.
And I bond with it.
It's going to become your magic carpet.
He figured it out so fast. Yep, that is where we leave it for today.
We're ending it there. I have a song.
Great storytelling.
And next session, you guys will be going to level 6 to get some more god tier power back. And yes, Gementa, the legendary bard, always plays us out with a fabulous song.
Yay.
So, as you know, Tidel, this song is for you.
Oh, a song for me.
Oh, yeah. resume. And holy fuck, Tidel, what can I say? Tidel, you're the best fucking healer in the land. But you're shaking hands with devils just because you can. You save our shitty lives while you let the orphans die. Is you got a total prick or is it all a goddamn lie? Are you a corrupt cleric? Is your temple built on sin? You keep us all alive, but where the fuck have you been? I saw you walk past a guy with a broken leg. He was crying on the street, he was starting to beg. You didn't even look, you just checked your mace with the not my fucking problem look on your face. Then you're back at the camp making deals with the fiend. Is that your holy light or just some shit you haven't cleaned? You got the power of a god but the morals of a thief. You're giving every saint in the heavens some grief. Oh, he's a miracle man, he's a legend, it's true. If I'm literally dying, I'm running to you. But I gotta ask, cause it's weighing on my mind. What kind of fucked up god are you trying to find? Tidal, you're the best fucking healer in the land. But you're shaking hands with devils just because you can. You save our shitty lives while you let the orphans die. Is you got a total prick or is it all a goddamn lie? Are you a corrupt cleric? Is your temple built on sin? You keep us all alive, but where the fuck have you been? Is your God okay? Does he see the shit you do when you're looking away? Is he taking a cut? Is he part of the deal? Is any of this divine shit even fucking real? You're a saint to the squad, but a sinner to the rest. Tidal, you're the greatest, but you failed the holy test. Pick it up! Your favorite healer, you're a legendary bastard. Is your god corrupt or are you just a dick? Either way, keep those heals coming fucking quick. Seriously though, Tidal, who the fuck is your corrupt god?
Wow.
Awesome. I'm not corrupted, by the way.
Keep them fucking healed.
Rykard
Keep
did
them
this.
fucking healed.
He's a good boy.
And that was
Awesome.
session 5 of season 2 of Ascent from Avernus.
No.